gonna get one in. She drop kick.
Anyway.
She can drop kick.
Yeah, she dropped people.
And else we
I
got
like Simone.
K-Dot.
Dizzy. And else we got
A-Dot.
they lining up.
Dizzle.
And else we got
The boss, the bitch, boss, Simone
Right.
Fairchild, Dropkick, all of that. Yes, with the BSB in my coffee.
Oh.
all right.
All
Yeah.
that
BSB
today.
in the coffee.
Okay, the bitch is here.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Boss
That's,
man.
yeah, that's what I heard.
Boss at the marble table, the one, the only, the honorable.
Shalom to the people.
I hate to
My
break it to you.
son, what?
This is not marble, Speedy.
It is. What do you think it is?
It's Marbella.
Plywood?
Well,
Marbella.
go ahead and pick it up, nigga. If you think it's plywood,
Is that granite?
go and pick it up.
Out of here! Get the fuck out of here. I just knew it was plywood.
No, that's
But
real shit.
I stand
nigga.
corrected.
We tried to
At
move
the
this
marble
motherfucker.
table.
At the marble table.
At the marble table.
Nigga, we tried to move this motherfucker. It wasn't no it wasn't no walk in the park.
Yeah.
It was the whole thing. Dad, you got that side? Nigga, I don't have the side. Nigga. And they moved an inch.
They had to bend at the knees.
at
You had
the,
to
at
bend
the
at
kneecap.
the knee. Yeah, you had to be at the
You had to
kneecap.
get your
for that
kneecaps right.
one.
It is What You Watching Wednesday. It is February 2nd. Damn. January
2/22.
2-2.
Yeah,
Oh,
two,
yeah.
two,
Yeah.
twos and twos.
Yep.
If you're in the numbers. So really you gotta wait till 2:22 to really line up. So at 2 o'clock and 22 minutes and 22 seconds. You gotta line them.
Yeah.
Might
You
have
gotta take a
chance,
picture.
Wanzer.
You gotta take
That's
a
where you
picture
got
of
to
that.
vibrate your highest.
Yeah.
Vibrate on your highest
At your
level.
highest. But you gotta
Highest.
imagine trying to get that picture where you have
Yeah.
all them numbers at that one point.
2-2-2.
Right. Ooh.
You all right? You broke it. You own it. You bring it.
Uh-oh.
I don't know, my nigga. My
Don't fall out like
Yeah,
me,
we
yo.
My
don't-
lady-
Wanzer will actually catch
my
you,
lady
though.
man muscles kicked in.
You slid
Might
out.
catch you.
You slid out. Look like you have butter under you.
Yeah, that shit was. She didn't know she was on the ground. She was like,
Hey,
for real?
her
She
back
thought I
broke.
pushed her. She's like, really, Speedy? That's what you said?
I looked over.
Yeah.
I looked over. You disappeared. I'm like,
I never
It's
seen
like your
it.
spine gave out. That's right.
I never seen anybody's spine melt. She went around the corner.
You said,
Yeah, at the door.
and I knew she was cool because she started laughing. I was like, oh, shit.
Right.
I know I didn't push her.
Well, she had to be all right. She was 2 inches off the ground.
That's still a thump, nigga. You still gonna feel
She
that.
slithered 2 inches off the ground.
This nigga said she slithered.
That's funny,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God,
What's
that
that
was
shit
funny.
back in the day? You sat down and just all of a sudden it start melting off the side. Like, hey, I got her. Kate, dear, I'm glad you was fine because, you know, some niggas didn't make that call. I'm calling on behalf of Mrs. Dot. Apparently she fell in your studio.
Fell.
And
We
she
ain't
can't
got
get
no
up.
money. You gonna be
Can't
practicing.
get up.
Can't get up.
Can't get up. Apparently her hip has dislocated from your seats. Not gonna happen. If you get a chance, Nick reposted Monday's show, one of the top five.
Oh, so
Top
funny.
five.
Top five. Bumped out. I don't know who it bumped out, but it bumped out.
So funny.
Shout out to Vern. And I re-listened to the show. Like I think everybody did.
I'm just trying to.
Oh, and it was a part of it where Vern was just talking. And we were talking. And it was two different things going on. And Vern had moved from one subject to another subject. And it came back to the football shit.
Oh, that's funny.
So as I analyzed that story,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, why did he need three dudes to tackle him? And if you hear a pop and you only even paying for 20 minutes, I don't know what you heard pop. It wasn't your back.
It's your booty hole.
I do not condone that. I do not condone that.
They hit him
I'm
in his
just
booty
playing
pop.
Vern.
That's weird.
Vern, we
said-
must say,
Virgo calling.
He
Oh!
said,
Virgo calling.
Vern, you're the best guest we ever had.
We ever
Yes.
had.
hey,
You
caller.
gotta come to LA, man.
Hey, caller. What's your name? Oh, hey.
Virgo.
ADUC, Archive 88, yeah.
Oh, Archive 81?
88, the one
Is
that
it
looks
88 or
like
81?
yeah.
What
You
is it?
watched
Yeah,
it?
there's a lot going on in
I
there.
told you it's creepy and
can't.
scary.
What was it again?
It's
Archive.
That,
show,
that shit gave me
Archive 81.
nightmares. That shit, I couldn't.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Yes. It is good. It's creepy.
It's a lot going
What
on.
it is.
It's not something that you should have kids or be distracted at any point.
D what?
This
You gotta be in tune.
He said distracted.
This nigga. What?
distract. Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Distracted.
because it's good
So if you got a man's
and it's
over,
creepy.
don't get distracted.
Don't get slapped, okay?
Don't get
Boy,
Oh,
if you can
you
slap this
slap
nigga from
Bonzer?
there,
Slap Bonzer.
you're great.
There's another thing. Men's don't slap people.
I'm gonna tell you something. Yes, they
Let's
do.
just say do if they want to
When
duel.
they do, and when they do, the other person understands.
Yep.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Yeah, Bernie, you understand
yeah,
when
that
it gets slapped.
Archive 88 was the shit.
Yes. Did you
What else
finish
you
it
watching?
all?
Yeah, I watched it all.
Oh, I
Oh, okay.
But I watched it
Wow.
all
It's
because
a
I had to break
series?
it up because there was a
It's
lot
on
going
Netflix.
on, and I wanted to process
You had to get some
everything.
food.
Yeah, it was good.
Hey, Vern,
It
what
was
else you
scary.
watching?
I watched that, and then I watched some. You know, I'm trying to go back and forth watching the new movies, and then watch something old.
Then watch something old?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So I watched the old Halloween, the first one. I would never do that shit again.
You was
Why?
scared again?
You were scared?
No, I'm gonna say this. Every fucking time I watch that movie was 1970 something or the other. I think it was 78.
Gives you
Every
gas.
time I watch
79. What do you mean something happened?
Something happened.
something falls, something breaks.
Oh,
something
in your
crashes,
house.
Like creepy.
The phone just ring out of nowhere. Fuck that.
Well, it don't
shit.
ring out of
Watch
nowhere.
that shit
Well,
again.
Bernie, the phone.
That's your
the
Yeah,
phone rings
Vernon
when somebody
has
calls you.
anger
Yeah.
issues.
But why is your
He's
phone
like-
ringing? What kind of phone? You got a landline?
Yep.
Niggas got
Bernie,
call ID.
You got a landline?
Unknown
Call
name,
ID.
unknown number.
Nigga.
And I have call blocker on my phone, so it should not.
He got
blocker.
he got a
You got a phone
What?
service?
he got a
scared of
rotary.
scam
No, he got
likely?
a rotary phone.
You got blackmail.
Comcast, and they have smart
Comcast?
calls. They have smart call, which means that if a person calling you,
They ain't
you have
smart.
to state their name before you pick up the phone.
Vern, you get a
It
paper
be
bill?
But your phone does that.
Nigga, that's
Phones
called
like that.
prison.
You get a real bill in the mail?
Well, call it what you want, goddammit. I'm just saying I got it, and the shit it's creepy as fuck. So I'm like, no.
I think your phone service.
So what happened this time? You watching the movie and what? Something fell?
Your stomach
You got
growled.
touched?
Your stomach started growling.
Something always
Wait,
fucking falling out of the
spirits.
blue.
Then they say your stomach growl.
It was probably your stomach growling, Vern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep those jokes going. Those are hilarious.
No.
Vern's
Touch.
sick of us.
Something like.
He's
touches you
sick
like-
of us.
Probably listened to the show yesterday.
No, I mean,
Somebody was.
the show yesterday, it was cool. Y'all did y'all. It was a cute. It was a
was
nice
cute.
Cute.
fun.
No, Vernon, listen, man.
Top 5, Vern.
But you would never get one of them from me ever.
Every
again.
once in a while, there's a
That's the
keyword
thing.
that slips.
You're
Every
looking
once in a
at the
while, we
wrong
just
way. You part of the show. Without
Yeah.
you, Vernon, it's a dry
and
show,
slapping.
bro.
Yeah.
We couldn't have did it.
You'll find
You need to
somebody
come
else
out here,
something
Vernon.
stupid like
No,
what-
Robbie won't come back.
I'm dumb and y'all-
No, see, look, Vernon, what it's called a live. You know what I'm saying? So you the setup man.
Yeah.
That's your job. You come on the show,
Another one.
you call in, you say something funny, and then we have a whole run with it.
No.
That's the whole.
You throw us a lob.
He said we won't get another one. I think we can run with cute.
Even if you
Yeah.
tried to explain Archive 88, you couldn't do it.
Archive 88. I'm gonna
Isn't it
check it
81?
I
out.
like
We
how
went
you
back.
spin the block, Vern. You bring it right back to
That
the
nigga always
subject.
come
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Archives 81.
$8 is a testament to it. You
Testament?
cannot
Yeah.
explain it
She's
well.
a she's a
she
Tesla.
and Simone fell asleep trying to listen to it. I was like,
I can't.
wow, you cannot. This show is
Yeah, I won't
like
watch it
really
Yeah,
to the next level.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
See, I don't have time to watch a series where there's a lot of shit
Have you
going
seen-
on.
Like
it's
scary,
three
like
different things.
creepy.
It's 3 or 4 different. Have you seen Ragtime? Remember Ragtime? When you
Mm-mm.
had 4
Ragtime.
different plots going on.
Is that what he said?
No idea
No.
what
You
you're
never
talking
seen
about.
Ragtime?
The movie?
Yeah,
No.
that was a great movie too.
Ragtime.
Ragtime.
Yeah, it's a great
What
movie.
what
It's
year
all
that
about
come
I
out?
don't like it's a great time for black people.
Black
Ragtime,
movie.
isn't that from the 40s?
Ragtime.
Ragtime would be 30s, I think.
Oh yeah, none of us have seen that, honey.
Yeah, that's
Ragtime
It
film.
wasn't based in the 30s. It was like in
1981?
The 80s, in the 80s. I didn't want to see it because I thought an hour and some 2 hours or something was a long ass movie. But it's a lot going on.
What you
so
had to
don't
do?
Feel
1981?
You've been sitting there for 2 hours. I know I changed.
He said, what's it called?
Ragtime.
Hot Pocket.
Documentary on a period.
It's a musical or is it just a movie?
I don't like
Water.
musicals at all. I
That was
hate
gross.
You know you gotta flip your hot pocket over too.
Oh, Ragtime.
Cause the middle
Ragtime.
code, nigga, when you put that little sleeve on it, that sleeve was the worst idea.
We're supposed to the sleeves.
That hot pocket sleeve was the
Nigga,
worst idea.
it's
Ragtime
You wouldn't
about?
be
It
able to pick it up.
says a white family find a black baby in their yard.
It's gonna be piping when you do
In
get
the
it.
yard.
I'm not
Oh.
watching.
And
that.
Be a hot pocket.
And you gotta hold it like
It
that.
all converge, and everything makes sense.
Hold on, Vern. Hold on.
Since you have the person who looks stuff up,
Thank you, Paul.
If you can,
Hold on, Vern.
look it up and give them the synopsis.
No, she's
They find a
finna do it
black
right now.
baby.
Go ahead,
A white
K-Dot.
family finds a black baby
No, we're not watching that.
Yes, you are. Yeah,
Hey,
see,
Bird, I see you got that. You got that.
in their
word
yard.
synopsis. That
Trust
nigga
me,
got
it's
that
worth
on.
watching. Trust me. Just like some of the movies that you pick, and I be like, and I watch them and I go, oh, okay, this is worth watching.
Hopefully you don't say that.
It sounds like it's worth, but it's not.
Oh,
Okay, Vern, but
19.
that's
Right.
like I've never watched the movie. What's the movie where the guy, the football player, moves in with the family, the black kid?
Blind
Oh,
side.
I'm
Blind
not watching
Side.
that shit.
was good,
I'm
though.
not
It was
watching
a
white
good-
folks
it was
saying
good.
black
It was
folks. I
good.
ain't
It was a
watching
good
that shit.
movie.
This ain't
Yeah, I
about
ain't
white
watching
folks.
it.
This about us.
Yeah.
No, not if they left the black baby on the porch.
Lifetime is a black movie. It's not about that.
They got
It's about black folks.
Harold Rollins in it.
Oh, this is a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, when he came out. Thank you, Vern. When he came
Thanks,
out
Vernon.
on Arsenio Hall in the hot pants and he had his hair tied back, and everybody went, "What?" Because
Tied
we didn't know
back?
that
Wait,
we didn't know he was, yeah, he had his shit tied back. We didn't know he was gay, and he
Wait,
came
who?
out on our Howard
Howard
Rollins from
Rollins.
Soldier Story.
Mm.
Yeah, this is old.
You ever saw Soldier Story?
A long time ago. So
Yeah, the lead actor in Soldier Story.
Shit, I don't remember.
And he did Arsenio Hall, and he had these hot pants on, these jeans that was cut off with the fringes.
Ooh.
Hot pants.
Yeah, and everybody was. I said, "Nigga, what is Harold? What are you doing?" We ain't know, and then he got AIDS like a
Coming
few
out.
months later.
I'm coming
Came
out.
out.
He's stepping out.
Caller, what's your name? Oh, that's on you, baby girl.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Dana.
Danny Dane with fame.
Hey, boo.
Oh my God, you guys have me crying. Oh, we're talking about Vern and in the chat room. It's just a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
a lot, nigga.
A lot.
Did you laugh though? You got your laugh on?
Yes,
That
and then
shit's fun.
this morning I was listening to an old show when you guys were in the other studio, and my boo was there, and some chick from New York, and it was like so funny. So thank you. That made my morning.
Oh, you welcome.
That
Oh.
was nice.
Nice.
Yay.
How you been, Dan? We ain't seen you in a minute. Heard from you.
I'm good. I know.
What you doing with your
Good
life?
news and bad news. What do you want to hear first?
None of it.
You got a man?
Aw.
Yeah, you get a man?
Fuck up, Speedy. Donut eating ass nigga.
Wow.
Oh.
Man, she
Oh,
flipped it.
There's
Yeah.
Dana.
Give it to him.
All right, the good news.
Yeah, dog.
Give us the news, Dana. What's going on? Give us the good news.
I had COVID again.
Wow, that's not good news.
Are you a beaker?
A peeker.
They'll say you
Told her
you a super spreader like a motherfucker.
Goddamn
How many
What's
times
going on?
is
You
this?
hanging out at the clinic?
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all have some more COVID?
Dang.
What are you team cleaning masks?
Like, how do you keep getting it? Yeah.
Okay, I have no idea, but I
You
called
eat an orange or something?
I'm saying, what you out here doing? High five in essential workers?
so much fun. I had a good time.
Oh,
Yay.
Speedy, invite Brandon Black to the show. I don't have to
Hey.
want to keep reminding you.
No, I'll tell them to come. That's not how.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's K-Dot's people. I usually don't go up.
No,
I
I'll
told
talk
him
to him.
the
I'm gonna
show.
see him on Sunday. He
I
doing
don't
the
like
live
how you
thing.
funny,
talk.
too.
You
Yeah,
should have already
he's
been there.
hilarious.
It was funny.
You should have invited
Okay,
him today.
So can we get to what I'm watching?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, go
What you
ahead.
watching, Dana?
Watching.
Okay, I was watching this documentary. It's called 137.
What's that?
137.
You mean 187?
It's set in Ohio. It's about the two black people that were killed by the police, and it was so crazy. Okay, so you know Ohio and Cleveland, they have their little drug area. You know, the undercover police hang out at homeless shelters trying to set people up. So this black undercover cop, he's trying to set up this couple, and he follows them. And so he stops and pulls them over and everything. And he sees the lady waving something, and it looks like, to him, a gun. And so he starts freaking out, but it's really a Coke can. And it's at night, and he has the lights on, so all he sees is like the silver part of the can or whatever. So he thinks that, that it may be a gun or whatever. So he lets them go. So they're in this car that backfires. So they're passing the police station. The car starts backfiring, and the police believe it's a gunshot, like somebody passed the police department and was shooting at it. So they start following, they give chase, and
Are you
then
gonna give the
before it's
whole
over
movie?
with, it's
What the
60 police officers chasing this car, and they're shooting, but they're lying and telling dispatch and everything, oh, they're shooting at
She
us,
didn't give the
they're
whole story.
doing all this.
They
So
shooting.
Yeah, this is a true story.
Oh, my
They
bad.
corner them.
So you gonna
and
keep
they
going?
start just shooting,
Hilarious.
and it's just
Dana.
fire.
Dana. You can't give the whole movie away.
I
I have to
can't.
watch it now.
Okay.
No, it's a
Yeah,
true
really.
story. It's gonna move
Shit. So they're doing cross.
So let me finish.
I'm gonna say it anyway.
Him at all. One of the police officers
Nigga,
takes
these-
it upon himself, jumps on the hood of the
This is
car
when you
of
talk
the
to somebody, you
couple,
go,
and then
"Oh."
just starts shooting in the car, like execution style, and he's yelling "Siempre, siempre," which means forever. And
Well, we
so,
have a Latino here. Was it me?
Hilarious.
be
Translate.
quiet.
A-Dot said it means lowrider.
What about the lowrider?
Fire the officers and everything. The
Hey,
prosecuting
fucker.
attorney-
A-Dot said it means wrap it up.
all the arrested and fired.
All right,
and
get
all
to the
this
plot.
different stuff. And they
Damn.
question everybody, and the
it,
prosecuting
137?
attorney
Yes.
gets
Write
all
this
the
shit.
stuff done.
Documentary.
Yeah, I think she watched
All
the
right.
never-ending story.
I said, so it's 137.
Yeah, I just
It's
read.
137. It's good. It's just how things work in these.
You gonna
small
start over
towns when
again?
Cops try to do cover-ups and all of that. So it was good, you guys. You guys gotta
Yeah,
watch
we
it.
gotta check it out.
And I
Yeah.
didn't tell enough for you.
So Black Lives in Cleveland.
Maybe.
That's what it says on
Thank
the,
you, thank you,
Hey,
thank
tell us
you.
a lot.
Thank you for the
told us quite a
Law
bit.
enforcement
And I'm a
faces
Patreon
scrutiny.
member, so I can say what I want.
Police violence.
No, why you always keep? Why is that always your go-to?
Oh, because I can do it, Speedy, and I'll show up. I'll pull up and say it right
No,
in
we
your face.
lock doors now. We don't do that no more. All the doors are locked.
Yeah, we got security.
And Nick will let me in. That's my
We had,
brother.
we had a
That's our
wild,
security.
we had a wild raccoon coming here.
Who was there?
Wild
So
raccoon.
There
Speedy,
was a
let it
wild
go.
raccoon in here the other day. We had to lock up.
We have to lock up.
Yeah, come on, Dana.
I know.
Yeah.
know.
Hey, Dana, we got a man for you.
Guys and all that different.
Dana.
Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up, Dana.
I show up at comedy shows.
That's
Dana.
right.
I'm gonna
Dana.
wear out my welcome.
What the fuck, Dana?
Dana.
He
We,
said,
we
what
got
the
a man for you for
Why are you yelling?
because we have a man for you for Valentine's Day.
Wanzer.
I'll pass.
No,
Wow.
you need this in your life.
He said, no, you
Speedy, I don't
need
need
this.
nothing you have with that van colored looking beard you're wearing. That's a pedo
Where-
beard.
A pedo beard.
What is a
Wow,
pedo?
I ain't
beard?
never heard that before.
I
A
never heard that
pedo
real.
beard.
Creepy gray look. That's what she tried.
So old dudes are creepy?
She said you drive a van.
A white one.
A
A sliding door.
She said you drive a white van with a padlock on the back.
Hey, no wonder he got all that candy out there in the lobby.
Right.
Thank
Come
you,
here, little
Dana.
kids.
Hey, little boy, you like lollipops?
We saw a van the other day, and Wanza went. Now, what reason would
like
anybody
Papito
buy a
beard?
white van? You automatically know what comes with that. Nigga, are you around any? And for I don't know what it was. White vans was around schools when people got kidnapped. It
Because
just,
people
Oh,
transfer
yeah.
kids in vans, not criminals, but like schools and stuff. That's what they use vans for.
But
not the
Yeah.
white ones. It was always yellow.
My mom has a daycare. She had a
Oh,
white
yeah,
van for her
yeah.
daycare. Like that seems to be a
Yeah.
common thing. I don't know.
Did your stepdad use it
Nope.
sometimes?
Nah.
Your stepdad. Look at
Nick
this
said,
smile.
nah.
Why is it
I
smile?
wouldn't even drive the van. Like I'm not driving no white van. Nigga,
Saying, you know how people have double lives?
are you speaking
Are
from
Are you
experience?
getting? You going somewhere with the picnic table
Yes.
shirt?
Hey,
Are
man.
you going somewhere with your
Hey.
eyebrow raised? That nigga said white van. No, I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
Sir.
I don't know. Why is it might have a wire on right now?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird.
Tell us
He's
about
never
this
worn
white
that kind
van,
of jacket
Yeah,
before.
Nick,
Just put
did your
this jacket on.
Did your
Did
stepdad,
your stepdad
drive?
ever borrow it?
Is it parked in the back?
Do you have a cellar on the side of your house?
Yeah,
If you got a white van and a cellar at your house,
A cellar.
yeah.
Anyway,
Oh
what you
my
watching, Wanda?
Uh,
Not your hairline, because I see
Oh,
your hair's coming
wow.
back. I see your hair coming in. I see where there you
hair coming
You
in.
got the uncle giggles. Your shit's
He said the Uncle Giggles. You got a scoop,
so what is Uncle Giggles?
a
I don't know
scoop
what that is.
hairline.
you remember Uncle Giggles from the cartoon?
You don't know Uncle
In the bozo haircut.
I don't know who he is either.
I can see your hair
I
coming
don't
in.
know who he is either.
I have hair, Speedy.
You have hair in someplace.
That's relative.
Depends on where your razor starts. at.
Depends on what you mean by hair. And half. You know?
Half.
And some.
Because
you know what
I can see it. I can see the coloring here.
What do you mean?
Don't do
In
that.
what context are you
See,
because
when you
you
lean
can't
down,
really use them
we can all
together.
see it.
Wanza, when you lean down, you make a Batman symbol. He'll show up. Don't do that.
Ah.
He's coming, nigga. So you do this, he's coming.
Hey, now, you think that was funny?
Yes.
Hilarious.
Obviously,
She's laughing pretty hard.
You like that?
Because you leave.
Simone, Simone, you too?
Truly original.
Because you did like this. Now Batman like, fuck.
Simone, you too?
You too.
Supposed
I mean, come on.
Original. It was totally unexpected original.
So do you, yeah, so that means my joke's a little more funny. So do you shave every day or every other day?
No. What?
Just when you feel a little stubborn?
So you want to look like an avocado pit every
Maybe
day.
once. What, avocado pit? What you say?
You heard me. You
I
see,
am.
you repeated it. You heard me so clearly.
You said an avocado pit?
Yeah, my nigga.
Oh, no.
Don't try to stifle the joke. Fuck you. That's how you kill the joke, y'all. You said,
You said, a what?
So you didn't have to shave today. You could have.
If I were you, though.
Wow.
If he was you, I would love it.
If I was you,
That's a way to
Speedy.
flip that shit.
Yes,
No, Speedy,
Don't
if
fuck it
I
up.
was you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
If I was
You
you.
was me.
I'm just saying, she get a razor. That's all.
Yeah,
That shit
kind
looks
of like
painful.
what I got, man.
Huh?
Yeah, I can't go. I did the bald head. It didn't work for me.
Why not? You got lumps.
No, I got a perfect
You can
head.
tell where his forehead stopped. You going bald or you thinking?
Oh, you gonna laugh at your joke. You can't laugh.
So
at
you didn't
your
like the low
fucking-
cut? You didn't like the low cut? Most black dudes, can do a low cut.
No, I just didn't like it that low.
Didn't like it that low. See, and I never liked a lot of hair on my head
Well,
or my face.
I don't think that had
Itchy to me. Like that shit is.
I think
itchy
you
as
not
fuck.
having a lot of hair on your face had nothing to do with you.
yes, God.
Yeah, nah.
No, he got. You
Nah,
can tell he.
I'm saying this
yeah.
shit is so itchy. Like I can't do what you're doing. I
Like,
couldn't
you
do
never
it.
had
Well, you
the
gotta
full
let it
beard.
grow past a certain.
Well, that's what I'm saying. My hope when you say you gotta let it grow, but in the
Yeah.
meantime, you're all like
Yeah,
this
it
and
is
shit.
itchy.
Like a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Well, you
crackhead.
can't
That's
use
what
a
I
black
hear.
man should never use a razor. That's why you.
Yeah, that's in the
bullets.
Bible,
Don't use a
FYI.
razor, bro.
I use a razor. I'm pretty smooth.
Yeah, pretty smooth. That's
We
why.
all touch it.
Today, nigga.
Yeah, that's why we can't. If anybody doesn't know this, black
I know.
men,
I would like to.
black
Yeah.
men can't use razors on their face, right? That also happens to be in the scripture. So what a quink you think that is? But usually, if you use razor, your face is going to be tore up.
My
All-
face is not tore up. Is
all
my
your
face
hairs-
tore up?
Well, we said black dudes, so I mean.
I'm black, man.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't know where you were going with it. I didn't know
Your
where
last
you
name is Wanzer.
Yeah, I didn't know where you were
I'm
going.
saying my face is not
It's
tore up.
German.
You can use a razor, but the thing is, you have to get used to it, and you have to use the right razor.
Well, no, the reason I'm not saying that even if you have sensitive skin or not, I'm talking about the hair follicles. So like my hair is super curly, so if I
Yeah.
shave my
So
face,
it
it's gonna curl
turn
back
right
into
back
my
in.
face, and
It
I'm gonna
doesn't
get
matter.
bumps from that, not from the
You're not.
sensitivity.
You're not.
Oh.
It's gonna. The first time you do it, your face is gonna be fucked up.
That's why I'm not gonna do
The
it.
second
so-
time, your face might be fucked up.
Then why would I
But
keep
when
doing
you,
it?
but when you put
Yeah,
the
like
when
what?
you just put the shit on your face is fine.
What shit though?
What's the
I'm
shit?
saying there's something called kitty kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
I can't believe you feel comfortable
look.
even saying that.
Simone said,
not?
first of all,
No man should
it's
put
a
kitty,
thing
kitty
called
on his
Nair.
Exactly.
If somebody's listening,
So eating
Any-
pussy
any-
means hair face?
any black person that's listening that shaves knows about kitty kitty. I'm
Pull it
telling
up.
you.
Please explain what kitty
Simone,
kitty
pull
is.
that up.
I-
Kitty kitty. Google it.
I'm about to Google
It's
it.
for black men.
Okay.
It's for
I've
black
never
men.
heard- No,
And-
I've been shaving
Pull out the
longer than
kitty
you.
kitty,
Yes.
ladies.
I've never heard of kitty kitty.
That's why your face looks like that, Speedy.
Hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Your head looks like a roach infestation.
Looks like a litter box.
Oh my gosh.
Looks like a litter box. You need,
Kitty
you need
kitty.
some
I've
kitty
never
kitty.
heard of
before kitty kitty. 'Cause that ain't the first
doggy doggy.
No, I did the
Man,
magic.
man.
My grandfather one time. Goddamn, boy, what you
the
don't
black
use
man,
this?
the blue
He had the magic
Magic
shade.
shade.
Man, that shit stinks so
Yeah, but-
fucking
but-
bad,
but
and
they've
it
evolved.
burned. I never did that again.
Burn. Burn.
Huh?
They've evolved since then. You don't put magic shave after you play ball.
But you don't need magic shade. Trust me.
No, magic shave
the
works
kitty
perfect
kitty,
on me.
Pop.
I would
You
never.
use the kitty
I'm
kitty.
not using kitty kitty. I'm
Oh
not
my, I cannot believe
Look,
there's
black
anything
man,
called kitty kitty.
if you want to use a
Oh, it's
razor, you
this.
can use a razor.
That,
The one on the left though.
this one?
Yes, that one.
Okay.
I've
So
never seen
black
it. Send
black
it to me,
men,
kid.
listen up. If
Alright.
you want to shave, you can shave. You can use a razor. Don't use a dollar store razor. Use one one that's got the five blades. Get the the kitty kitty. I
No,
won't say
go
Hello
with
Kitty.
Hello Kitty, nigga.
Get the kitty kitty. Put that shit on your face after you shave. Rub it in.
After
you
you
won't.
shave.
Yes, after you shave, you won't have a fucking bump. Won't come in.
No, you can
Put it
do
on
the
your
same.
neck. Put it on your face.
Okay,
Huh?
now I know where you're going. All right, so fellas, you can listen to that, or
Well, you can look like Speedy.
you no,
Hilarious.
you just get some not peroxide. You get some witch hazel.
Which
Witch hazel close what the Hello Kitty is doing, Wanzer. It's
Hello
closing your
Kitty.
pores, so that when the hair grows, it comes straight out. Most people don't use something when you shave or put anything in your face that opens your pores up. So if you don't put anything to close them, it's going to turn right back in. So use witch hazel. You put the witch hazel on, it doesn't burn, and it keeps the hair from turning back into your skin. So if you want to go get kitty, you can. Or you just get a bottle of witch hazel, which is $1 at the dollar store. And it
Well,
does the exact same.
You gonna have a dollar store face. So you play with your face if you want to. I say get the kitty and do it right.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, okay, so what pops up when I look it up? It says picture perfect.
No, K-Dot just had it.
Kitty shaving cream, handmade vaginal.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You on an ass site, Simone.
He said you on the ass side.
Right.
I don't have those.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do.
there it is, kitty.
Perfect. Yeah, Eartha Kitt is a damn spokesmodel.
Apparently, yeah, Eartha Kitt is your spokesmodel.
Yeah, perfect.
No,
Anyway,
so a black
yeah,
man
witch
can use a
hazel does the
razor.
same thing. Witch hazel does the same thing.
Nick thinks he can't use a razor, but he can.
Well, I used a razor once and I'll never do it again.
Mhm.
Magic Shave has never failed me. No bumps, never ever. I don't care what it was. I never had a bump at all. So, and I used a tube, so not the smelly shit from back in the day. It did because they had to figure it out.
See, but then you always got to have a fucking tube of Magic Shave. You're not gonna run out of the razors.
Yeah, the tube lasts. Trust me. Anyway, it is what you're watching Wednesday.
I'm trying to tell you.
Apparently, A-Dot got the blood of a hummingbird. 'Cause, man, she
Well,
get.
no, I was trying to get Kevin Tate to come in right now.
Is he here?
No, he was like, I'm coming next week.
I haven't seen Kevin in a minute.
He said, I'll be back there. I'm in London or wherever.
Yeah,
I
we
said, well,
London.
come through next week.
All right, nigga, bye.
I know, I'm like,
You try to tell us
I
what
was
he's
like,
doing. You know, I'm out and about. Okay,
Okay.
all right, well,
Are you on the plane?
K-Dot, what you watching these days?
What am I watching? You know my regular American Greed.
American Greed.
Yeah,
What's that?
it's
What's
a
that?
show. It's just a show that tells you how people
How they got their wealth? Is that what?
illegally.
Okay.
So
American
scam.
Greed.
So the most recent episode was Boeing and how they finesse all these airline companies into that 737. Remember when
Oh,
those
yes,
people, those
yes.
2 planes crashed and it killed over like
yeah.
350 people? Like they
Yeah.
knew it was a problem, but they
Mm.
kept saying it wasn't until all those people died. So
Damn.
it'd be interesting.
I-
Like,
I-
they
I
tell you about-
believe-
like they fired all the engineers. Like all the engineers was telling them,
Right.
like, and that's why the engineers were going on strike.
I
Like
remember that.
at that time, and they thought it was for pay, but the engineers were like, no, like we telling you this shit is gonna hurt
Gonna
people.
crash. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Crash and
saying?
burn.
And the CEO was making $30 million a year
Just for being CEO.
just for being CEO. So like, it's
And that's
just
not
funny.
counting the perks.
Right.
And all the perks that go with it.
And then when they
Bonuses.
when they got caught up, he resigned, but he got
Cashed
60
out.
million in stock, and like
Yeah.
they be getting paid. Like it just tell you how like the corporation, it's always about the business.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever's good for business. So like,
They don't care about people.
I
Nah.
think
no, they don't.
even though I'm glad it's a show like that, but I know when they dig deep on every company, you had to do dirt to get that kind of money. There's
Yeah.
no way you get that kind of money and have that kind of control. And then after a while, you go. I remember when for those who don't, I said this before on the show, shit, I can't remember not Target, but Walmart was going to sell cars. Nigga, Detroit said, no, you're not. No, you not finna because they knew if you let Walmart sell cars, it's a wrap.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Because they're
it's a
gonna
wrap,
sell it
man.
at such a low price,
that we ain't gonna have no.
and that they was about
No
to do it.
inventory.
And I remember because Fox had just did a deal with them. He said, yeah, they about to start selling cars, and they asked, can he be a spokesperson? And nigga, Detroit came in with every lawyer they had,
Hey,
like
listen,
no
Walmart,
motherfucking hell no. And they stopped them. And how do you stop somebody from doing something unless this shit is corrupt?
Yeah.
And it has to be corrupt to a point to where, because you're buying people off to make sure this doesn't happen. Because
Yeah.
if Walmart can have a motherfucking car lot, it would have been over.
Shout out to Walmart. That was my
And
first
people,
job.
oh, it was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got away with everything.
Really?
Hilarious.
Was it going down at Walmart?
It was going down.
Which one?
Huh?
Which
oh,
one?
it was in Arizona.
Oh,
Yeah, it
Oh,
was
fucking in the
before all
stock
this
room?
technology.
so you walk out the back door with a
It was
cart.
going
Yeah,
down.
yeah, that's like, yeah, put
Hey,
that shit on layaway.
They got two things for you.
Put it
Nobody
on
listen to the show. and
Thank
and
goodness.
statutes of limitations probably gone.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So what'd you get?
Nothing ever
5
happened.
years.
What'd you get?
Okay, so in Arizona,
Uh-huh.
we had the hugest blackout ever. So everything went down.
Okay.
So all of a sudden, I pull out my lights, and everybody's like taking carts. So my
In
friend
the
from
store?
electronics, yeah, and there's nothing you could do. My friend from electronics runs and grabs me and goes, "Hey, I know your car needs this."
You need a radio.
Yeah, homie. I was like, next thing you know, I came up. So
Dang.
shout out to B.
How long did you work at Walmart?
It was said,
It was like
I
2
know
years. It
your
was like
car
my high
needs
school,
this.
like my high school
I remember
job.
when Walmart first
That was
opened.
a
I
home.
hated the greeter
And I was
dude.
on the microphone, like the.
Oh, you were?
I used to be the one doing like the little.
Price
Announcements.
checks.
There was a blue light special.
Yeah. Hilarious.
Or A.
The power's out. Steal everything.
Yeah.
Christopher, come
greeter.
to the front. I need you to relieve me.
I
Christopher,
never
come to the
understood.
front.
And I knew Walmart. The thing was, I'm gonna help out everybody, so everybody get a job.
Yeah.
And you hired the greeters and the old dude. How you doing? Hey, nigga, please don't do that. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't welcome me. You right here at the door.
Yeah.
That motherfucker dove, but they was right there.
Yep.
Hello.
They would keep that job.
They was trying to.
And
keep
they got
that,
rid of
yeah.
them.
Yeah, they did.
They got rid of them. And now Walmart,
Now the movies picked them
family-owned
up.
Yeah.
business. For those who don't know,
Yeah.
family-owned business.
My mom
White
retired
family.
from there too.
Oh, she did?
Yeah. She was
Shut up. Like she manager?
no, she would never take that job.
Just worked
She
on the
never-
floor?
Yeah. She worked for years and retired.
How was their pension or
Their what?
their pension?
It was good.
Mhm.
And then the stocks and stuff. So
Oh, they-
had she gotten in like a little bit before, that would have been real good.
Okay.
But but even so, it was the stocks and everything. Yeah.
Oh, good for
So
her.
it was good.
Shout out to Walmart.
Shout out to Mama.
We needed a Walmart because before Walmart you had Target.
No. Target was way after.
No.
Yeah.
Kmart.
What did Target?
I'm talking about here in
Oh,
LA. I'm
yeah.
not talking about
Oh,
Virginia.
okay. I was
Yeah.
like, what you
We don't
talking
get
about?
Walmart till maybe 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, because Walmart's been around since the early 80s.
No, it wasn't around here in LA.
No.
California. We had Target,
Was there
Kmart.
Yeah, Kmart.
White Front, which was earlier in the early 70s, was
Uh-huh.
White Fronts.
Never
Did
had
y'all
that.
ever have a Best? Did y'all have Best out here?
No.
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 Okay. Best was like
When it came to
Best
electronics,
Buy.
it was
Circuit City?
You had a
Circuit City,
Radio
Radio
Fry's.
Shack. Well,
Yeah,
Radio Shack
Radio
first.
Shack.
Fry's was too expensive. Fry's was like shopping at
expensive,
fucking
yeah.
7-Eleven. I'm like, nigga, I'm
Dang.
not buying shit in here. Fry's was no
Then
joke.
Radio Shack got
Yeah.
expensive, so
Then-
then we
yeah.
started going to Circuit City.
But Radio
Yeah.
Shack you could find
But we had a
whatever you
Fedco.
needed.
Did y'all have
Oh,
Fedco?
We had Fedco.
Never heard of that.
Fedco is like was like a Sam's Club.
And that was
Oh,
every
okay.
black person's first job was Fedco because
Yeah.
right there on La Cienega.
Fedco, F-E-D.
FEDCO.
Yeah,
Fedco.
and they were right there,
Yeah.
and it was like
It's on the
yeah, it's
brand,
like
like
Costco.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
okay.
was pretty much
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah,
But
that
they
was some
hired
shit.
black folks like it was going out of style. That was everybody. That was their first job or Tower
Yeah.
Records. You get a job at Tower Records.
Tower Records. Oh wow.
Oh, yeah, Tower. Yeah.
Tower Records.
Go in there and steal
Shit,
some,
man.
You
That's
had the
right.
warehouse.
some CDs.
Oh,
Yeah, I
now we
had
know
the
what you was
warehouse.
doing.
I know.
Steal some
Um,
CDs.
You
Yeah.
stole CDs?
I know, like
No, I didn't. But I'm just saying,
CDs. When
I
did
know
you
people
record
did.
it?
Huh?
records.
No, I never stole.
Remember, you used to go. You used to go to
Records,
you could go to the warehouse and listen to. The
Oh yeah,
CD
you listen to the
first.
music before
Yeah.
you buy it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
warehouse,
man, the
yeah.
listening stations. Remember,
Yeah.
you sit there and listen. Go, okay, I'll
I
take this
forgot
out.
about that. Yeah.
And then you could, for those who didn't know, you could actually take a record back or CD back. Because I bought whose CD did I buy?
Not
One Hit
not
Wonder?
after Burning came
One Hit
out.
Wonder?
Cloning. When you could burn CDs.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh yeah, the burning.
Bring this shit back.
Burning them
Man.
CDs.
I would get the CD, and I had a Texas Instrument, and you were able to plug it in and download the music to the Texas Instrument.
Yeah.
Nigga, I said, nigga, I can take this motherfucker back. Because I used to have, you ever had the tower full of CDs?
Yeah.
I had two towers that
Remember you
held
could spin it?
200 each. It held 200 each. And I had them sit right here. And I knew all my CDs. Because everybody come by, that's how motherfucker come to your house and steal them.
Yeah.
You're like, nigga,
I'm missing
My Earth, Wind, and
something.
Fire is missing, motherfucker.
Yeah.
And then niggas are smart. Just
Where's
start
my
taking-
After the Love Is
Just
Gone?
start taking the CD out the case.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
that.
Oh, that would suck.
This
Oh,
nigga
that
never
was-
know.
That motherfucker
Yeah.
be scratched up when you get it back.
Eject that shit out the car. Nigga, this got my name on it. This mine. These my
Karina,
initials.
it's me.
Karina. My
What you
nigga.
watching these days, A-Dot?
Well, since Vernon said it, I
Yeah, he
did
did.
watch Archives 81.
Yeah, I ain't gonna watch that.
Yeah, I'm
I
not
keep
gonna
saying
watch
it's
that.
creepy.
Yeah.
and
Thank you,
scary
though.
and all
It
this
was
other shit.
basically, I don't know if you guys knew about it, but basically what it is about is a guy who archives like old video footage from like the 90s and stuff. So he follows this director who's doing this documentary, and then it gets more creepier and creepier, and then it
That's
ends
not what
up
Vernon said.
developing into a satanic cult that she got hidden into, and that's the part that's creepy. But it's not just creepy, that part, it's the song that they play that sticks in your head.
Yeah, the soundtrack
And
is.
Nick's not here.
sorry, Nick's not here. And the song, and you just like you know how Vernon was saying stuff was happening. I remember I looked in my like window, the stuff was moving, like the drapes. I'm like, oh my
You
god,
got scared?
I
You get
can't-
scared?
I better not watch this. Yeah,
Like it,
it creeps you out.
You get scared?
And my mom was like, you can watch vampires and all that, Batman and all that stuff and not get scared. I'm like, yeah, but that's different from a satanic cult. You know what I mean? That's
The only
completely
movie
different.
I got.
And the statue they use, oh,
Okay, so
it's
if I had
good.
to
It's
go,
really good. The acting is on point. Everything, like the
I don't
storyline
get
is
scared.
good.
I
I ain't never scared.
I ain't never scared. I know.
Omen, I just didn't like when that motherfucker would do the he's doing his name.
Oh, yeah.
Damien, when he did that shit, I'm like, God
Yeah.
damn, that was a little creepy. and in The Exorcist, we would just, as a family, my mother, I don't know why my mother took us all to go see The Exorcist.
How old were you?
Because she wanted to see it.
Oh my.
I know.
So we
Trying
lived
to,
on
trying to
88th
scare
and
the demon
Normandy.
out you.
Right.
So I had to be
Demon
12
child.
or 11.
No, you were too young for that.
You was young.
I would
Yeah,
not
but-
take a
but-
kid to see
but
that.
If we're
I
going to the,
know.
well, what
The
happened
Exorcist.
was
You got to remember, these
the
are nigga
pastor,
kids.
the pastor
These ain't
had
regular
told
kids.
all the people in church they needed to go see The Exorcist. So they'll
Oh, it was
know.
kind of like a field trip.
And yeah, so it was kind of like, well, so my dad, who, and I told the story before, my dad, who never, even when he went to drop us off at church, he sat in the car and listened to the game. He never came in. So we all go see The Exorcist. We get home, and my mother said, everybody come in, we're going to pray. And my dad was praying. And
Ooh,
he
it's
never
scary. Ooh,
prayed.
dang.
And I was like, oh, shit.
This
That
nigga
movie
scared of
messed
white
him
people.
up.
He's
It's scared daddy.
He's scared, but that, to me, if you're going to do a horror movie, I think you pull things from that because it had those moments.
Yeah.
I hate when they do the typical shit: the run, you fall, you drop your keys, which
Yeah.
does happen. I'm not saying it doesn't happen in life. I've dropped my keys and went, oh shit, you do drop your keys.
No,
Yeah.
so I get you like the little 3 6s in his head and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think if you're going to do the horror movie, or at least I think when you
On this
say
show, it
based
was
off
different.
of
story.
true stories, I think
Yeah.
you do it that way, and you make the person that's watching it believe that could have happened. You know what I mean? Or you can really get that scared. Then if you do the music, like you said, if you do the
The
music right,
music, oh,
you gotta
man.
do it right. You gotta know where to
Yeah.
put that bad
And
boy.
this one, and then I tell her to watch it. She said, I'm not watching that no more.
I
'cause she
fell asleep with the earbuds in, and so
What kind of TV you got?
well, I was watching it on my laptop. I can't watch that when William is around because he
Oh,
don't want to
yeah,
watch
he
it.
wouldn't
He
watch
want to
that.
watch it, so I
They
couldn't.
make him go in his room.
He don't want to hang out in his room. So I
I
was
keep
watching
hearing
it
the
on my
word.
laptop.
I keep hearing the word want.
Yeah, yeah. You gotta take the one out.
Anyway,
Shout out to new moms. I love new moms. She's a new
Want.
mom.
He
New-
what he
my
want.
mother never asked us what we want. We never. You couldn't. And you know, don't get me wrong. As a parent, I'm soft as Dr. Cotton. My Madison get away with everything. So I get it. I'm not
It's
saying
not that
anything
you
is
soft,
wrong.
it's
It's hard when I'm 60 and I remember because
But you have
we
to
had
see,
to take a nap. We didn't want to take a nap.
well,
But y'all
certain
didn't
things
have
are
y'all
cool.
didn't have your
Certain
own
things-
stuff. Like it's a different time now.
No,
like
we had a
now,
TV in the room.
No, I'm just saying, but like she have a laptop. So like back in the day,
Technology,
like
yeah,
like if
games.
I wanted to watch something and my kid wanted to watch something, no, we didn't have 2 TVs.
No, we
out
didn't.
there.
Yeah, you're
So
right.
it was
Yeah.
like it ain't about what you want to watch.
She said there's options.
Yes, options now. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like now she can choose to
But
watch
as
it
a
on.
as a kid, we only had one TV, and if my dad wanted to watch
Yeah.
whatever,
Everybody was watching. that
everybody
enough.
or you go do something else. So
Go
I
fuck
know
what you wanna
about
watch.
being a new
Hello.
parent is because when those guys was little, I had one TV, and then Justin came on. Justin was a little kid. Justin was
Y'all
tiny.
had
Yeah.
to watch all dogs go to heaven.
All dog, that motherfucker. We sat there. I'm like, And it, nigga got buy
Yeah.
another TV.
Oh no.
And so I went and bought another TV. And I bought them a TV. And I bought me a TV.
You watched this shit with
So
him.
you could go in your own room and you could watch All Dogs Go to Heaven forever.
You know, you could have got your
And
kids
I could
into
watch
books.
I can watch these stripper
Nigga buying
bitches
all these
on
TVs.
So
He said these stripper-
to me, I guess the fix would be you have the tablet free stuff, but and some people don't want their kids to have a TV in their room.
I don't
So,
want him to have a
see
TV.
that's what I figured too.
Yeah.
'Cause-
But the one film that messed me up, like horror film that messed me up, was The Ring.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Yeah.
wasn't the ring supposed to be
yes.
true? No.
No, I think
People don't come out of TV.
No, what
Speedy.
was the other one where he was?
Oh, that's what the motherfucker was doing.
The
The
ring.
Japanese.
It
Yeah,
was,
that's
Can't
what
climb
was
out of
weird.
a
It messed
TV.
me up. And then the first scene where the police
that
was called to
shit
the
called?
house and they found the girl in the closet and she was all like calcified
yeah.
and like I was like, oh, that's what this movie's gonna be about. Okay.
So you cut it off?
Whew. No, I watched it.
Oh, you watched it?
I watched it, but it was stuff like that,
I
like
love
the
scary
whole.
movies. I just
Oh,
want to see how
yeah.
scary it's gonna be. I'll take me there. Just go.
I think the first.
creep.
You ever seen Wrong Turn?
Mm-mm.
Heard of it?
Good
Oh, let
movie.
me see.
These,
Wrong Turn?
Yeah, this car takes a wrong turn in West Virginia
I've
at night.
seen that.
I feel like I
Great
saw
movie.
that. I feel
It's
like I
based
saw
on a
that.
true story.
I think it is. I think so.
I never heard of it.
Yeah,
It's called Wrong
It just
Turn.
came
If
out.
you
It's
like scary
good.
movies,
It's good.
I'm talking about the first one because there's a part 2. Check out Wrong Turn, the first one.
Wrong
The
turn.
From 2003.
Now, would you say
Yep.
suspense or scary?
Both.
Suspenseful? Okay.
Both.
Keep you on the edge.
Yep.
Mm.
It's gonna keep you on your stomach.
Like to me, if you really like, I think when you
In
not scary,
2003?
but suspenseful was Seven. The Seventh was it?
yeah, I remember 7.
With
That
Brad
was
Pitt?
Good. That was
Oh,
good.
my
That was
God.
so
Which one?
good.
One with Brad Pitt and
What you call?
Kevin Spacey.
It's Kevin Spacey.
He was
Brad
the bad
Pitt
guy.
and
No,
Morgan
no.
Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
But
yeah,
Kevin Spacey was
in
the
there.
bad guy.
He was the bad guy. Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey.
All I know.
Oh, that was
and then
such a
and
good
Brad
movie.
Pitt was the dude, or however they flipped it. I said, God,
Oh my God,
It was
that
so
was a
dark.
Good one.
it was
Like-
great.
What's the one with Denzel and
The one where the
Also
where the
a
ghost would
cannibal
jump
thing.
from person to person.
I
That
didn't like
that
that.
messed me
I didn't
up.
like
that
that.
messed me up.
I didn't
That
like
was
that.
it wasn't a scary movie,
And
but
that
it was
song
a
or
good
whatever.
movie.
Yes,
singing,
Yeah,
that-
I didn't like that because when it went from the cat and then
Yeah.
you go from a cat to a person, I'm like, get the fuck out
What's
of
that?
here.
Fallen.
Yeah,
Follow.
that movie
Oh,
messed me
yeah.
up.
I'm gonna say that because I think Denzel don't miss, but he kind of missed on that.
That one was
thought
kind
it
of
I
was-
creepy.
like
But-
though.
it- it
like
messed me up.
Seven was
Seven's
like,
good,
messed
yeah.
me up. Like I like movies where you have to think. Like
Yeah, me too.
The Accountant.
Oh yeah, that was that was a good
and,
one.
And again, I like Ben.
Mhm.
I don't like Ben, but Accountant
That was good.
and Town
Yeah.
The town was amazing.
destroyed.
Man, the sound effects alone were
Yeah,
incredible.
But Accountant was very, very. I'm surprised they haven't done a second one. I'm really
No,
surprised.
they
they
are
haven't.
gonna do a
He
second
had-
one.
Oh, they
I think they just like negotiated.
That bad. He was great.
What
on
was
that.
his
Because you
mental
know he's
issue?
supposed to meet up with
was-
the brother.
What issue did he have?
I think he was artistic.
No, he had
Or was it?
Asperger's. He had Asperger's.
Asperger's. Oh yeah, that's what it was.
What's,
that
the,
makes you
what's,
what?
what's the movie with the dude?
That's
Edward
that's a
Norton,
form of autism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
had all those personalities.
Asperger's.
Oh,
Yes.
Split.
Split.
Yeah, Split.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
good.
good.
No,
Yeah,
No, not Split.
no. You're
No.
talking about talking about Edward Norton.
But that was called Split.
No. Where he's talking about when he played a serial killer.
Yes.
With those
Um,
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, that's that dude. He
Now,
don't
he
miss.
was
played
Split.
that.
Yeah.
He played all
That
the
was
roles.
Split.
Great
He
movie.
no.
You
This
talking
is
about the
back
old
in
one
like
with John
Split
Cusack?
is the other
it's like in
guy.
2000.
No,
It's like
it
early
was John
2000.
Cusack.
Yeah, Split is the other
What's
guy.
that movie called? and
that's
one
all.
of them is a real demon. He believes he's a demon.
Yes.
And
he
Is it
really
was
what?
John Cusack in it?
Trevor,
And
what's the
it-
name of that movie?
And it was
Red
I don't know if
Dragon?
John Cusack.
it was
was.
in
Red
it,
Dragon
it was
was good.
it was at a
Red Dragon.
motel.
At the motel.
Just look it
Was that a
up. Look up
motel?
So
his
he had like
name.
12 personalities.
Yeah, I'm
no,
looking it
he's
up.
talking about that movie.
With
I think.
Identity?
No,
Was it
No,
Identity?
it's
And it was Edward Norton.
it's Edward
And
Norton.
he kidnapped the girls from the mall.
No, it wasn't Edward Norton. It was the other.
was
No,
actor.
he
No,
wasn't
it was
kidnapped
Edward
from
I
the
thought it
mall.
was the other actor.
Caller, what's your name?
It
Where you
was
calling
Edward
from?
Norton.
Who you
So
It
be?
was Edward Norton. It was Edward Norton.
Problem I have with Split is that first scene
Yeah.
where
In Split?
you getting in the car, they in the car, and this dude is sitting there, and he's been sitting there for 2 minutes, and nobody notices that he's in the car except for the girl sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh yeah, Split.
What's Split?
Like who?
That was a good one.
But see,
James
I have to.
McAvoy.
But
He is
see,
amazing.
as I
He's
watched it, I had to
not
realize
sure.
those was white girls.
He talking about
They'll
Split.
sit there and be on their phone and not pay
The
attention.
dude had 23 personalities.
23?
He killed a psychiatrist too, because she
Okay.
figured it
Yeah,
out.
because
Right.
she
Yeah, that's
because
Split.
she was
Okay,
trying to
this-
get she was trying to get the original. She was trying to get him to come back, and the other personalities did not want that,
He took
especially the
three girls,
Beast.
right? And then he, like, one of them he was making, he was a woman. One
Right,
personality,
yeah.
he was a woman.
Yeah.
One was he was a tiger
old
or some
lady,
shit.
yeah.
Where he was in the zoo.
Yep. He was climbing all up on the
And you
walls
know he
shit.
took on the features of those animals in the zoo.
The zoo. Yeah,
Which
that
one?
Split.
Yeah, that's split.
Yeah, Split.
That was a good movie.
And Unbreakable was pretty good too, but that
I
was
hated
a movie. I
Unbreakable.
would say that
I
was
didn't
more
like it.
suspenseful.
I like Split.
I did not like
I like
Unbreakable.
James McAvoy.
You know a movie that could have been great but fucked up? Glass.
Yeah,
I ain't like that either.
I didn't like that either.
That was, yeah.
That was.
M. Night Shyamalan, he's had some turds.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with him. When he hit, he hit. When he missed, wow, that's horrible. He has something come out on Apple, right? And people were saying that was good.
Oh, it's called Primal Fear.
Oh,
Oh,
Primal Fear
you're
is
talking
fire.
about that one. Oh, that was
Primal
a good
Fear
one.
is
With
fire.
Edward
That
Norton.
one-
If
that
you
messed
ever
me
get a
up.
chance to watch Primal Fear,
Primal
Hold on,
Fear.
Vernon.
Oh,
you gotta
yes.
watch
Vern,
it.
hold on.
Okay,
hold on.
I got a question.
Edward
Hold
Norton.
on, Vern.
Edward
If you
Norton.
guys get a chance, if you haven't seen Primal Fear,
Please watch that.
Man.
Edward Norton, he does one of the
Destroy.
greatest acting jobs
In the
I've ever
end,
seen.
oh.
Every time I watch it, I still believe he innocent. Nigga.
Yes.
Like, until the end. So like, if you get a chance, man, watch the film.
Oh,
yeah.
man.
I gotta
Yeah,
go.
Yeah,
It's
Primal
so good.
Fear is
That's what I was talking about when you had different personalities and he just
Yeah.
kept
Mhm.
switching
Gotta
back and
watch
forth
it.
and shit,
Yeah, if you
And he
don't
would
watch
just go
nothing
in and
else,
out of them.
Genius.
And then at the end,
But at the end though, he set it
Robert
up
Gere's in
Yes.
to get off.
Yeah,
Like, that
Robert
was the
Gere,
genius,
yeah.
Richard
like-
Gere.
I'm sorry, Richard Gere.
Okay.
And
Hold on, Nick,
Have
was
y'all
that
seen-
the one
wait.
where
Okay.
he was in a group with a group of people, and he was picking them off one by one, and nobody
No,
knew,
the
but there was a
priest-
psychiatric
the priest
hospital.
raped
It was
the-
like a psychiatric hospital.
No.
Primal Fear is where's the
Catholic church.
Catholic school or something like that.
Yeah.
The priest was doing something, so he killed.
and he kills the priest,
He
but
killed
he,
the priest, but he plays insane to get off.
yeah,
And he pulls it off,
he actually gets off
and then they don't figure it out to the end of the movie. And it's
because
amazing.
he says
I think
something.
I saw that. It's just, I think, because when he was in court, dude kept poking at him, and then he just lashed out on his ass, and they was like, "Yeah, he crazy."
And
for
remember when he
real."
came back to the
Yeah.
back, he said, "Man, I thought we were a team.
yeah.
I thought you knew," because he thought he knew, and he made him go there and become the other person. Well, he really wasn't a person.
Yeah, that was a
Damn,
great-
that was
great
such a good
film.
movie.
But I
Yeah,
heard
I saw that.
Ed
I saw that.
is not really
What was the
cool
name
on
of the
set.
Well, never mind.
Yeah, that's why he
Who?
lost out on a lot of
Hold on,
stuff.
Brady.
Who?
I
know
heard
my-
that too.
Who?
Edward
Ed
Norton.
Norton.
He's not
They
the
say he's an
guy.
asshole.
He lost out on a
His
lot
daughter
of
Oh, really?
went to the French school with my son. If he was not, he's not a warm
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
But this is my
Burns
theory
on
about
it again.
my theory about actors is this though. Like when you see an actor who can play those roles, I feel like there has to be something in the person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins is a good person. Like I would expect him
I'm
to
still
be a
scared of
little.
him if
I
I
would
were to
I
see
would
him.
expect some of these people to be a bit of a a-hole because you have to be to pull that out in these characters.
well,
you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
I guess-
he
I guess
still creeps me out.
when-
'cause
when-
I'm
I
Thanks,
think-
Vern. Call back.
When I'm able to
Shout
out
hear
to Vernon.
about it, it's because you're being asshole to the people who are
Yeah.
smaller, like the grip.
No,
and
I
the
get
guy
that, but what I'm
working the
saying is-
camera, behind the camera,
Wow.
holding the cable
Right.
on the camera.
But that's what I think makes him able to be that character. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a super nice guy, super friendly, and then all of a sudden,
turn into
like what's the dude who played Batman? Christian Bale. He did an amazing. He's probably done the best job playing Batman
the
out of
Dark
all
Batman's
of them.
Yeah.
And
And
he's
But
a
look
really
what happened.
weird dude.
Look what happened on set though. But that's what you get if you want that guy to come
What
play
happened on
Batman.
set?
If you want,
What happened
He went crazy.
he went crazy on set. They got a whole recording of it. The
happened?
guy that played Joker,
Oh yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger, same thing. I think if you want that kind of,
Yeah.
the person has
I
to be a
never
little
knew
off.
Keith. I thought that was the best.
I think he did the best.
That's probably one of the best acting
best
jobs.
Joker
Jokers, yeah.
ever.
That's probably one of the best acting
Originally,
jobs.
you know who's supposed to do Joker from Living Color?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey.
He was.
That
He
one,
was,
ended up
he
getting
did the
Riddler.
He got the
He's a
Riddler,
Riddler.
but he was
Wow.
supposed to
Riddler.
do the Joker, the
Oh.
first one.
Okay, now look,
He
if
would
now
have been perfect.
now if they do another Batman, right?
They
And
are.
Which they are now.
They're
March
doing the
3rd
Riddler,
comes
right?
out.
Robert Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Who's Robert Pattinson?
He was
Twilight.
Twilight.
and he's been in a lot of.
He's gonna be
Never
Who's
Batman.
some-
I know, right?
No,
I know,
I'm
right?
talking about
But
who's
it's a
gonna play
dark
the
I
Riddler.
still think he's gonna
Oh,
do a good
well,
job.
Who's
Yeah,
gonna
he-
play
I
the
love
Riddler? is
him.
what I'm
Well,
asking.
the Riddler. Now, when it's gonna play the Riddler, he did actually really good.
I think the
Yeah.
dude. I think who would be a good who would play a good Riddler?
I think Speedy would.
If you had to,
Hilarious.
that's
Tight green suit.
a big old question mark on his
Question
belly.
marks on it.
Speedy,
Nigga got
the
a black
Riddler
mask on.
outfit.
Guess
He
what?
was so good.
Chat room. Put
Riddle
some,
me this. Where are the honey buns?
Put some names in there.
Riddle me this.
buns? Where's the honey buns?
Yeah.
I mean, you are shaped like a upside down question mark.
All right.
Riddler, we heard you're gonna blow the makeup. When?
After
Honey
lunch.
buns.
After
Honey
lunch.
buns and cupcakes. What? What kind of clue is that?
Let me know when you're done. Hey, Dot, I see you're getting your giggle on over there. Shout out to BSB.
Riddler, you're making bomb threats.
Shout out to BSB.
Riddler's making bomb threats. Riddler, when do you plan on blowing it up?
I haven't seen. I seen the trailer for this new Batman.
Cupcakes and honey
It
buns.
looks good.
Doesn't even come out till March, and they dropping trailers.
I hope they-
Even what's his name? That doesn't even look the same in there.
I just think
that
that to
actor's
me,
name?
I hope they
they
keep it
pulled
dark.
the cape off of
Oh, yeah, it is.
Batman when they
I hope they keep it
said
dark.
he doesn't have any powers. And once you got to that point, because again, I never looked at Batman like that. I just Batman was
But
like
that's the
a
appeal.
superhero.
But that's why everybody likes
Colin
Batman.
Farrell.
Yeah, but
Oh,
No,
when you
because
as a
the
penguin.
butler
They bought
made
the-
all the
He doesn't even look
all
like
the
the penguin.
weapons.
Colin Farrell's the
Yeah,
penguin.
but who played the
Good
penguin
for
last
him.
time?
And then
John
Jeffrey
Leguizamo.
Wright's in it,
no,
who I love.
the
Danny
Danny
DeVito.
DeVito.
Yeah.
He was a good
You
one
know
too.
what?
else
I
would
don't
play
know.
penguin?
Colin
Yeah,
Farrell
he
plays
looked like
a
a penguin.
penguin.
John Leguizamo played the
Yeah.
he played the clown
uh,
on Spawn.
And Spawn.
A lot of people
And-
don't know
and-
that.
Ooh, he was.
Yeah,
For
he
those
did
who
a
don't
great
know,
job.
Fox
He did
is
a
supposed to
great
do the next Spawn.
Now this is what I'm saying.
Oh, that's
now,
nice.
now
They
this the
just
thing.
haven't
though.
gotten-
This the
worked the
thing.
deal out.
You cannot mess up Spawn.
Oh,
because
yeah, that was
that's
a
what
John
good
White
movie.
did a great
Yeah,
job.
he did a
Yeah,
great
he
job.
And that's the only thing he's ever done a great job. I'm sorry.
Great.
He could kick my
let's take
ass,
great
but I can
off
still
of
say
it.
this.
He did a
On
good
Spawn,
job.
He did really good.
He
in Spawn
destroyed
compared to
it.
No,
everything else he ever
blood-
did.
So look,
Blood in, blood out.
Blood in, blood
I
out.
mean,
Wait,
I was
what?
like, he
Not
was
blood in,
like,
blood out.
it's a Mexican
That's
superhero.
I know.
movie.
Hey, I'm sorry, low rider. I didn't mean to disrespect you. Hey. No
Hey,
disrespect.
Hey,
No
wait.
disrespect. That's
Hilarious.
no.
Oh
What's the
my.
movie? Blood. Something. Blood and
Bloodsport?
Bone.
Oh.
Blood and Bone.
that?
That's the
Okay.
one with Kimbo.
Okay, I'm just gonna. I'm gonna
Oh.
throw
Great
it out like
movie.
this. Now, I
Michael
might
Jai
get
White
he
and
might
Kimbo.
see me on set and whoop my ass, but I refuse to
He
watch
might see me
any
on
movie
set.
that he's in because it's horrible.
Yeah, I don't think.
Except
I take that
for-
back, except for the Tyler
the
Perry
Tyler
shit.
Perry.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
I
Why
can't
did I
watch
get
Tyler
married?
Perry.
Why
You
did
know
I
what's
get
crazy?
married? No, those were good.
I'm gonna
I
say
know, I
something.
like
For
those.
whatever reason, his acting rhythm goes best with Tyler Perry. Out of anybody I've seen with Tyler Perry, and the girl who played the woman who played
Yeah,
his
because
wife
she's
on
a
there.
director.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
the director of it. She did a wonderful
does.
job.
She
She's
does a
good.
great job with
Yeah.
Tyler Perry films too. Like
Yeah.
those two, everybody else is kind of like you like.
She said,
those
"Booyah."
two do really good jobs. Though, so I give Michael Jai White's credit on that.
Michael
part.
Jai
He did
White.
good in
I
that
know we
movie.
see each other in the same circles, but don't hit me because then I'll
He'd
be
be
rich.
like, hey.
But
Have y'all seen
Like
us?
Yeah.
I have, but I don't
Yeah.
remember. it.
Speedy
I-
wasn't done
I
with his
can't watch
story,
it.
but
I won't,
Why?
I won't. It looks like it's too much for me.
go on,
It's not-
Speedy. I respect
it's
you.
No,
not
you
half
got.
of
It's
that.
not.
That's
like
your
that.
picture
You
up
gotta
there,
watch it
Speedy.
to follow it.
Feel like
And
Vernon.
I
Feel
had
like
really
Vernon.
real trouble with Get Out.
It's like
I
Get
was
Out.
messed
It's
up
like
for a while. Oh,
Go ahead.
hey caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hi, it's Dana.
Hey
Hey,
Dana.
Hey,
Dana.
Dana.
is this a different
Hey,
Dana?
I want to know why Speedy doesn't watch Tyler Perry.
Because I just don't think the movies are good. I don't think they're.
He don't like the
I just want to
wigs.
know
You don't like
Speedy's
the
reason,
wigs
'cause
and
you
the
know he
hair.
has a come to Jesus
He has what?
reason, and he's going to, go around the mulberry bush. So I just want to hear it.
I just don't think the movies are well written. I don't. I think they're
No, they're not.
written.
They're horrible.
They're
but
written
I still
to
watch
get the
some of
movie
them.
out. It's like
They're very cookie cutter.
The
Yeah,
Family
it's
That
like somebody
Prays.
that
I
made-
like the
like-
Family That Prays.
Every
none of
so
them. I
often
think
he
they're
comes out
they're,
with
they're
something.
made like a play. And he saw how you can do a play and turn it out every year. And he made a gang of money. So he did this. He took the same template and did movies. They just, it just, even with the Medeas, like we went to him and said, "Yo, man, we're gonna do this movie where Medea and Wanda and Martin's character are gonna do a movie." He said no. Motherfucker said no.
Because he doesn't like to do other people's work.
Oh,
He
that's
has
good.
like a built-in audience, and so they'll watch whatever Tyler Perry.
Yeah, they're Tyler
puts
Perry
out.
fans, which that's
Whatever
fine.
he produces, directs, writes, they will watch it. So he has
Yeah.
a built-in audience.
He has a
and-
following.
Yeah, but I still believe I don't think I think what he's doing is fine because it's giving people jobs. They may not be making what they should be making, what you wasn't making that to begin with. So they're working. Yeah, you're out there, you're
But
doing what you're
is
doing.
he bringing 10 people along with him? Like does he have like 10 interns that are 21 that he wants to, show the ropes?
Well, you can't do everything. Goddamn.
I mean, you could be interning people and bringing them along with you.
Or if you got to,
You
but
can't spend all all the money time.
take your shirt off.
But it's easy for us to tell us what he should do with his money because it's just what we could do. We tell
I
somebody
mean,
to do with their
I'm
money.
not trying to pocket watch. I'm just saying that, bring people with you. But I have another question, Speedy.
Shoot it.
Do you don't think Jamie's too old to play Spawn? It's very physical.
Nah, I think he could still get
I
away
think
with
you
it.
could.
Fox is what, 50?
He doesn't
Four?
look it.
Or
He
something
doesn't
like
look
that?
it. He
Yeah,
doesn't
no.
look it.
They gonna
And he
CGI
could
that.
physically
Yeah,
get
that's
in
it.
there.
Plus he have
Yeah.
a stunt double. He got a stunt
so he'll
double.
get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he definitely has a stunt double. But he had got the script maybe 2 years ago. And so they're supposed to be redoing Spawn. Now, again, you have a point there. With the stuff he has lined up for the next 2 years, Spawn's not in that. So you would have to think he would be 56, 57.
Okay, so
But you don't want to
Jamie
put Spawn.
might
You
not
don't want
get
to put
to
Spawn
it
out
and
anyway because they just
give it
did
to
a
somebody
Venom.
else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
but I
that
think
shit-
Spawn. I
that
think
shit's-
Spawn's
different.
Spawn is dope.
Spawn
I
was
like
dope.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, we already lost Black Panther. We need another.
Yeah, and then second
I
one's
mean,
supposed to
I
air,
get
and the
We
guy's
gonna
dead.
see what it looks like when it comes out.
Who's the new Black Panther?
Which car would have been a good
Part
spot?
2.
Who?
Michael B.
Who?
Jordan.
Oh yes.
Yeah?
Woo.
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan.
He
Be
can do
was-
anything.
Now, if you want to, if we just want to go there,
That was a move
let
for
Michael B.
something
Jordan be
else.
Batman.
Michael B.
Let him be Batman.
That'd be cool.
No, stop trying to
No,
make a
no,
black dude
no,
white
no.
dude.
Y'all Batman for
Right.
Michael B.
Michael B. could do
He
anything.
did
What
Batman
if the
doesn't
Black
have real
Panther was Tom
power.
Cruise? Y'all be.
I don't-
Aw.
Y'all gotta stop that. 'Cause if you go the other way.
But I do like Mission Impossible. So,
Yeah, Mission Impossible.
Is the
all right, thank
You
you,
don't
D.
like Alex
you.
Cross with, you don't like
Thank you,
Alex
Danny.
Cross with Tyler Perry? That might be the worst film I've ever seen.
Oh yeah.
Alex
If
Cross.
I don't
y'all
think
want
I
to see
finished
how
it.
bad Tyler Perry is
I
as
didn't
an actor,
finish it.
nigga, watch Alex Cross. Nigga, I said, nigga,
I
what
was
is
like,
this?
and I don't even know why I went and saw that movie.
I would have, if he,
I
You
didn't
went
finish
to
it.
the movies
You went to the movies
to see
wow. I
Tyler
didn't
Perry
even
as an
finish that.
action hero?
Yeah. Took that L.
Wow.
They,
Yeah.
they
took
should,
that motherfucker on the chin, too. Look, yeah.
they
But
should put
that's
him.
want to do that because like
Yeah.
he writes his own roles. And,
Right.
like if you're not a comedian, like Jamie and Martin are comedians. So like
Yeah.
Well, no, the
but
thing
like Tyler
was.
Perry makes Medea funny in
No, so
those
this
roles.
how,
Right.
well, this is how I
Yeah.
was going to go. So the movie was called Shanae and Wanda Rob a Bank. So they're bank robbers.
Okay.
Like Thelma
And-
Louise.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
Thelma
that would've
Louise.
been
So
fun.
this one particular bank, because they usually case it out and they get away. They wasn't going to get away. And a car pulls up out of nowhere.
It's
And
Medea.
it's big, and it's Medea.
That'd been
So,
hilarious.
so
Oh,
it
that
was a
was fun.
surprise. You don't even know she's in the
Yeah,
movie.
that'd been dope.
And so they pitched that to him. We even shot the trailer. So we were on tour. We shoot the trailer, and he shows the trailer on tour to see if people would like it. Motherfuckers go losing their mind. And so he calls Tyler and tells him the whole thing. Tyler said, "Nah, I'm cool.
That would have been like
Wow, that would have been
shit.
funny.
I'm cool.
I'm cool." But this one in Tyler
I wanna
Perry.
see
was
three
Tyler
niggas
Perry.
in dresses.
I mean, he's
nigga.
still Tyler
He
Perry.
was,
That would've
no,
been
he
fun,
was
though.
Medea, nigga. Like,
Oh.
like when I first hear about Tyler Perry is when he bought the property in Beverly Hills.
Oh.
Yeah.
'Cause he was the first black man to buy that much property in Beverly Hills, and everybody's who's it? The guy that do the plays. I said, "What plays?" He's like, "Medea." Get the fuck out of here. From the
Fuck outta
Medea
here.
plays and selling them DVDs, he
Mhm.
made enough money to buy the property in Beverly Hills, which that's what put him on the map. And then Oprah embraced him. It was wrap after that.
Yeah, top of that.
That was one thing good
Oprah.
about Oprah. If she had you on the show, nigga, you were out of here.
done.
All you have to do is
Yeah.
say
She's a
certain things and she
gatekeeper,
will
That's the
embrace
only
you.
thing I
Yeah.
hate about
Yeah.
my life. Like, women don't do that.
You want to
Women-
see Oprah?
No, I want to find an Oprah.
Like, oh yeah.
She gonna go to Santa Barbara.
Yeah,
Where's
I
Oprah?
want
But I always feel-
to be
Where's
a
her house
Stedman.
at?
I always feel though.
I want to
but
be Mr.
look at
Stedman.
my theory. Anytime black people help other black people, they get them out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Magic, Oprah. Anytime they look and go, "Oh shit, I have enough money to make everybody's life right."
You know,
Yeah.
you know
Gotta
why?
go.
You know why
Basically.
though? I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because black people are just loud, and they don't they don't understand.
I agree with that.
And they don't understand who their enemies are. And I mean, enemy, that don't mean you have to fight the person, but at least have to know you're my adversary, right? So if I know that, I'm not gonna shine in front of you. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna keep it low key, cause like they don't do it to us. White, when other races get rich, they ain't pulling up on you with no diamond chain on, and they not gonna do it, cause they don't want you to know what's really happening.
Gold
They
grills.
still
Yeah.
drive. They still drive a Prius.
They
you
finna
know?
go on vacation though to somewhere you ain't never heard
Yeah,
of with
never
their whole
heard of.
family.
Their
and-
own island.
They
Yeah.
own.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would just tell black people just like Magic Johnson.
But we
don't-
can't.
If he
Keep
didn't
it
put,
under your hat.
for example, if he didn't put the Magic Johnson Theater, he would have still had it. If it just said the Magic Theater, it would have still been up. But when you put the Magic Johnson, they like, oh, the black dude? Get this nigga up off of here, man.
Yeah.
Basketball
and then,
passing.
you know, because we are black, it's like when Barack was running, it's like, why are you voting for Barack? Because he black?
Right.
I don't need no other reason. Y'all didn't need no reason
I
why you
can't-
vote for the white dude.
I wouldn't do it.
I voted for him because he's black.
I
That's just
did.
how I did. What you watching? Simone. Uh-oh.
Okay,
Get
here
your
we
phones
go.
out because we ain't
All
gonna
right,
know this
'cause
shit.
you're not gonna know it.
It's a documentary.
Wait, can I go first then?
You definitely
No, it's my turn.
You got notes, nigga. Let me just...
No, it's my turn. Okay, it is a foreign film. I'll let you know.
How do we know that?
It's called A Hero.
Hated it.
hilarious.
No, it had. I think it got the top prize at
You
Cannes.
think?
It got
did.
the top prize
Is
at
it black
Cannes.
people in it?
It's Middle Eastern. It's a Middle Eastern film. So they speak Persian like the entire film. Is
That's not a
so-
language.
you
but
watched
go ahead.
Oh, you watched it. In
Persian's
Yeah.
not a language.
I
but-
watch
So
foreign
you
films
reading
all the
subtitles?
They
time.
speak
I
Persian.
watch
Speak
subtitled
Persian.
films
Subtitles.
all
They speak
the
Farsi.
time.
I
And
hate-
most people, a lot of people can't.
I hate
Hey,
when they
man.
put
Hey.
Said they speak Middle
subtitles in the
Eastern.
movie for a few minutes. I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't got
They
time
speak
to read
sand.
this shit.
Yeah.
It's called Hero.
This nigga said they
Hero.
speak
A
saying.
hero.
A Hero.
A Hero,
And what is
okay.
it about?
They speak
Um,
7-Eleven.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, that was horrible.
You said they speak Pakistan.
I said Persian.
7-Eleven.
Persian's not a
Yeah.
language. That's a
It
It
race.
said speaking Persian.
That's a race.
It said speaking
In the
Persian.
notes.
In the caption.
in the
It said
notes.
in the notes.
I
No,
was reading
that was
what
the
it said.
Persian. The person was a Persian.
Dude, this is what I read
I'm just
on
telling
the
you,
screen.
Persian ain't
This
the
is
language,
what
yo.
They
this
speak
is what-
Slurpee.
Yeah. Anyway. Okay.
I
So.
hate you.
I didn't say it, y'all.
I hate y'all. Anyway, so this is the
Welcome to
synopsis.
7-Eleven.
Buddy.
Rahim.
Are you biting now?
Buddy.
Are you,
Daggone
bite,
it.
are you
Buddy.
biting now? Bite now.
Can I
Buddy.
Can I
You and
read
your
the
buddy.
synopsis?
Your other buddy. He's on the other side. Buddy, come on this side.
Coffee in the back.
My friend.
My friend,
I'm never-
buddy,
I'm
buddy.
never gonna get this
My
out.
bad. Okay, go ahead.
I told you let me.
How you say in America, could googly
Persian.
moogly?
The language says Persian on
Like
the
you
movie.
say,
y'all.
she a
So anyway, this is the synopsis. It says Rahim
said
is
googly
in
boogly.
prison because of a debt he was unable to repay. During a 2-day leave, he tries to convince
Shout
his
out to
creditor to
Steven.
withdraw his complaint against the payment.
I'm not
of
gonna
a
lie.
Went
part
to
of
jail
the
because he
sum.
couldn't
I
pay his
would've
bills.
turned this shit
However,
up.
things don't go as planned.
Obviously.
It's really
It's boring.
It's a fuck.
it might be. It
As
might be
fuck.
for you.
Anyways, my
So
friend,
you
I don't know
watched
what
the
you're
whole
talking.
So the whole movie
I
in
have
jail?
a money.
I think I am 3/4 of the way through.
You
What
ain't
the
finished?
So you haven't even finished
No!
it? So you ain't even finished?
It's
What is 3/4? It's 3 hours later. Look,
I didn't study fractions.
he in jail again.
No.
Pay your bills, nigga.
No, it's like 2 hours long. It's like a normal.
Pops, how
like,
much is his
length.
bill?
But
His bill
$45.
His bill
Simone,
3
we
rubies.
didn't- we didn't go to college. Don't be using
This
fractions.
nigga
with
ain't got
us.
3 rubies to save his life.
Quarters.
Nigga,
I don't know how much that
You
is.
need another ruby.
Nerves.
Get a ruby.
Y'all get on my nerves.
You and Habib, get a ruby.
This nigga need 3 rubies, nigga.
You need a ruby.
Get on my nerves.
And 2 flying carpets.
And
You
one
need 2 flying carpets and a ruby.
and one emerald, nigga.
You need 2 flying carpets.
That nigga need one emerald,
An
nigga.
emerald and a ruby.
They see Simone,
My
but they're
friend.
trying to hit. My friend, we don't
friend.
study American fraction. I don't know quarter. We have many quarters for you.
She's an Indian Mexican.
My friend,
And it's like, my friend.
my friend, you come to my home. Come to my home.
Then that
What's
nigga-
your name, Bray?
That nigga went Italian. Hey, Tony.
Hi, caller. What's your name? Where you
Hold
calling
on,
from?
Hey,
caller,
Tony,
before
get
you
over
say
here.
Anything. Simone, I love it because you stayed with it. No, let me tell you. So I got 3/4 through it.
But I didn't
I'm
have
like,
a
how much
chance-
is
I didn't
that?
have a chance-
3/4 in a
How much
2-hour
is three
movie.
I
quarters?
didn't have a chance to explain why I only got
She's
that
like,
far.
and that's part 1.
Subtitles.
And that's part 1.
Nose it up at the halfway mark. I gotta make it a 3/4.
I got to tell the guys about the movie.
I got one more quarter to go.
It's almost,
Get out of jail.
it's almost, it's almost
Give him his carpet back.
The lead character started to get on my nerves.
Oh, now you're mad at the writing.
Wait,
Who the fuck?
Who's the
The
lead
lead
character?
character,
Rashad?
Raheem.
Oh,
Yes,
Raheem.
Rashad Raheem. But
Right.
the way his character
Is there any
started
other
to,
characters? You already talked about Raheem.
Yeah, name the
Right.
rest of them.
I don't know the rest of their
It's on
names.
IBD. What is it called?
IBD.
Did he have on sandals?
Yes, he had on
Hilarious.
sandals and socks. Sandals and socks.
God
That's why he went to
damn.
jail. You had socks?
Oh, those
Yes.
booties. Oh,
Sandals and socks on the whole
Booties.
time.
You have on no booties?
My friend.
Yeah, hey.
Sorry.
Hey,
Hey, Nakia from the back.
Why you whispering?
Where else
You in
would
the
you
trunk?
be from?
What you, yeah, what you watching that you finished?
I'm whispering because I'm at work.
Oh,
Fuck your job.
Hey, y'all, Nakia on the phone.
She not on her schedule break.
Yeah. Not online.
Get out the break room, Nakia.
She in the bathroom.
Yeah, stop fucking in the break room.
About how if Magic Johnson's name was on his theaters, they'd still be around.
Yeah.
But what about the out of the closet donation stores that have his name on it and it's still around?
I never heard of him.
I never heard of them. What are they called?
You never heard of
What,
it?
it's a,
Hey,
what,
you
what-
better keep
what-
your voice down.
Listen, what's they call Magic Johnson's son out of the closet?
Wait, Magic Johnson got a
son.
out of the closet?
Yes.
EJ is out of the closet.
Never heard of that.
They're,
Never.
they're consignment stores.
What
They're
they sell
consignment
out of the closet?
What they sell in the closet.
They sell flashlights,
You know,
nigga. I know it's kind of thrifty shit they selling that out of the closet.
I don't know about that through.
They sell pieces.
I hate
What,
this.
what size is they get that?
I hate this.
Small.
Mediums.
He said they got
Is it-
everything.
Is this
They
in
got
Oakland?
mediums.
No, they got other closets here.
Yeah, there's one in Hollywood.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah?
do. They on
One in
mature.
Hollywood.
They on
Magic
mature.
owns
Yeah,
them?
they do have.
I didn't know.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No. Okay, Nakia.
They do have them out here.
I've seen that store.
Yeah, they're purple, and out of the closet is in yellow.
Yeah, I've seen the store
And
out
Magic
here,
owns
but
them.
it doesn't say
I didn't know
Magic
that. I
Johnson.
just found out.
Listen, you can't talk to us and eat no chips at the same
Yeah, you
time.
can't be. Yeah, you can't suck dick and talk to us, man. Shit.
Oh, damn.
This nigga eating loud shit.
She eating Doritos.
Like corn nuts. Nigga.
You brought Pringles when you calling in us.
Let it melt in your mouth.
Yeah, eat a cheesy puff, nigga, when you call in.
She said it's
I'm gonna tell Vernon on y'all.
I didn't know that.
Wow, she risked her job over her favorite movie.
Simone.
Yeah.
Again.
like the Lion King.
But I didn't.
What's the name? What's the name of the movie?
A hero.
Not a hero.
It's.
But
well, it
how's
can't
he a
be
hero? He was in jail the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, this
Well, you
is the
don't know.
thing.
You only 3/4.
Well, I know the gist of the story. So the reason why.
Jizz.
You got jizzed on. What?
Yeah.
Yes.
Damn,
You don't
y'all.
want to get no gist in prison.
Listen, you got 2 minutes to get this out. So I gotta
reason
go.
why- the reason why I only got 3/4 of the way through is because
It's
how
boring.
well, yeah.
How many
But-
minutes did you get in? I don't know what 3/4 is.
How long is the movie?
It's not my
Hour-
fault you
hour
didn't get
and
past
30
second grade.
How long is the movie?
That's second grade.
3/4.
Three quarters.
3/4 hour.
Yeah, don't be using fractions with me.
3/4.
I think she
So
lost.
the way the character started to evolve, I didn't like it.
Oh.
So he claims to
Well,
have
don't mess the
found.
movie up. Don't mess
Oh,
the
okay.
movie
Well, I
up.
won't do
Yeah.
that then. But it got on my nerves as to how his character was evolving, and I didn't
So,
care.
like when I fall asleep on a movie, I just fall asleep. But do you kind of remember where you were at
I
at that
remember
point?
where I'm at,
Okay.
yeah.
yeah.
All right, hold on, caller. Before we take a break, I want to say what I was watching. Has anybody ever heard of a show called Grown Up?
Grown
I
up.
think so.
Most people probably never heard of the show. Remember Tammy? She came on our show,
Yeah,
light skinned
cousin.
actress.
Yeah.
Tammy's on the show. She plays the co-star. It's with the dude play Urkel.
Oh,
Jaleel
Jaleel
White.
White.
Jaleel White is. I'm assuming it's his second show that he did after the Urkel show, with Family Matters. It's actually a good show. I think they only had one season, maybe a
Yeah,
season
yeah,
and a
yeah. They only
half.
had one season.
But
yeah,
I found. I'll put the link in here.
Speedy
I found a
did the
channel.
warm-up.
I found a channel on YouTube,
Whiz.
and they have all these like black shows that only had one season, and a lot of black shows
Oh,
only
really?
had pilots.
Yeah.
So like,
I saw
it's
a
a
show
whole bunch of 'em.
actually with what's Cuba Gooding Jr.'s brother's name?
Oh yeah,
Omar?
Omar.
Yeah, and the girl who played. I know her from a car
Barbershop.
watch.
The series.
No, it's a like his family. They won the lottery, so they moved to like a better
Does
neighborhood.
Professor Ogilvy in it? Oh, the other dude. that
So it's a
looks like-
channel that has all those TV shows on it?
Yeah, but it was pretty. It was pretty good.
I gotta check that out.
No, it's a YouTube channel.
Oh, no.
and they basically they have like all these shows. Like Thea's on there. The show Rock is on there.
Rock
I worked
is
on
good.
Thea. I worked on Rock. I
Rock is
worked
good.
on.
What was Thea?
Thea Vidal.
Thea Vidal? She's
Who's that?
stand-up comedy.
What's the show with
It was That was Brandy's first show.
what's my guy to play the guitar? With the
John-
light eyes,
John
the nigga-
Mayer?
The nigga say,
Oh,
say the thing all the
Mayer?
time.
Oh,
No,
Terrence
no,
Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence
What's
Howard,
the TV
yeah.
show with Terrence Howard?
Hey,
Oh, when he
man.
played, he's a lawyer.
You talk
have that
about
show.
hustle
And the
and
dad
flow,
from
man.
Fresh
Fresh Prince. They
They
had a
have
show.
that show on there.
And
Oh,
the other
yeah,
guy.
they did have
It
a
only
show.
lasted 2 seasons. I think.
yeah, so
They got
a lot of the shows they have on this YouTube channel only have like one season or maybe just a pilot of the show.
Oh,
So I'll send it to you so you probably see a bunch of stuff on
Oh,
So,
there.
like-
cool.
Okay.
It's a website with failed shows.
Eve is
Check
on
it out.
there.
One hit.
You know the show was called
One hit
the show was called Eve, but her name was Shelly on the show.
That's weird.
Huh?
Eve, remember the
Oh,
show
yeah,
Eve?
Shelly, yeah.
Yeah,
The
but her
rapper?
name was Shelly on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. I
But
guess, yeah.
I
But
didn't
the
know that.
show was called
I
Eve.
did a warm up for it.
Yeah.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's going on, yo?
L, I think. What's
up,
up, man?
L? You got COVID, man?
You in the think tank? What you doing?
Hey, say what?
You in the think tank? What's going on, man?
Yeah, It's kind of what's happening. Hey, look, let me give you some advice. You gotta stop when these heathens keep on pushing you to go. It'll be a never-ending thing, so you gotta learn how to just let it go.
No, she got to get her movie out.
The more, I'm talking to Simone. The more you explain something, the worse it gets for you. Just
No, I
give me
don't.
some advice.
Shut up.
He said, "Shut up."
Who
Captain
said
Say.
We both said, "Shut up."
Nigga.
Yeah,
Captain Say. Quit trying to save people.
I'm talking to Simone. That's what I just said.
spit it out, nigga.
I said Simone.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
So what he's saying is every time.
It's another thing too. Ozark, man. Watching Ozark.
Oh yeah, I started.
It's fourth season, right?
Yeah, I started episode 1.
I just thought it was dope that he was acting and directing. That's hard to do.
Wow.
When you're in the scene and to direct it, that's hard to do.
Man, 14
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
For real.
I just thought he was not. I would never thought Justin Bateman was that good, even when he had the TV show, because I think his sister was a little bit better than him.
Yeah.
But you know what though, his character's always the same.
Yes.
As far as his movies.
Yes, it sure is. You're right.
Same even keel as far as his character.
Kind of a middle of the road kind of white guy caught up in something shit that's
Yeah, that's all his roles.
Like I know, but I didn't know.
He does a good job at what he's doing, and so you still can kind of differentiate between his characters. So.
Yeah, but I think
differentiate.
He's a male version
I'm gonna try to teach y'all a new word every time I get
on. We good.
Something about Mary.
Yeah, we'll let Vern do that before you will.
Yeah.
Hey, and by the way, the language thing that y'all was talking about, man, y'all both right on the language deal, bro.
What language thing?
No, Simone was right.
I talking about the Farsi and the Persian. Y'all both are right.
So it is Persian, is the language.
It's both.
Persian.
Persian is also known as Farsi, so that y'all both are correct.
Is it Farsi or
Farsi.
Farsi?
Persian.
No, I said Farsi.
Is also known as Farsi, so y'all both are correct.
He see a Farsi.
Farsi.
Did you watch the movie?
Well, he country. I can't believe none of y'all watched Janet Jackson.
Here we go.
No, I was going to get to that.
Yeah.
All right, look, we got to go, Al, because we got to take a break.
Right.
So I talked about it on Monday. So I watched it on Hulu.
The Janet Jackson.
So it's 10 fucking commercials between every time she talked.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And so I couldn't get into it because they would stop at the meat of it, whatever it was she gonna talk about.
You made it sound like porn.
Yeah.
I couldn't get into it. What?
Every time I
So
beat the meat.
I got as far as when she got with Jimmy and Terry.
Oh, okay.
And then she told her dad, I don't want you to manage me anymore. And he was like, all right, whatever. And so she started doing she got with Jimmy and Terry, but I couldn't do the next because the next break came. And it wasn't like it was 9 or 8 commercials. It was 10.
She really liked Jermaine Dupri.
Well, I think here's the thing we didn't know about Janet. Janet was dating on the curb because she Bobby Brown,
Anthony
Jermaine Dupri, and the thing about her and the bars, God damn, that whole family was on crack. Again,
that daddy was off.
Well, no, daddy touched him. So,
Yeah, I said that daddy was off.
He touched him. That fucks up kids anyway. But he said he didn't do it, so whatever. But I remember when she married him, and everybody's like, she married the less known DeBarge out of all of them. And then they never had a kid because everybody was saying that she had a kid. And he was like, well, where would you take the kid? Or somebody was watching the kid.
Where is
it? Yeah, where's it? So she never had that kid. I think with Jermaine, I think she thought she was going to get a hit album with him. And it didn't happen.
She said he's the only person to ever make her have an orgasm.
She said that?
Who, Al DeBarge?
No,
No,
Janet said. That's what made her with Jermaine Dupri.
But we didn't know she was down on the curve like that. We was like, God damn.
Shout out JD. Those ain't a curve. This is one of the most famous men ever walked the earth. We don't care about looks. You trying to be cute?
I know. So I got that far. I couldn't do the 10 commercials, but if I watch it on Prime, it's like $2.99 on Prime.
I look good.
So you get without the commercials. So I'm gonna watch it.
Baby teeth.
Because it's a lot of stuff I didn't know about Janet.
You gotta take a break.
She talks about it. All right, we'll take a quick break. Come right back. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends. Call in, tell us what you're watching. I'll tell you what I'm watching. Did we get to Nick? Yeah.
Not your weight, nigga.
I just put the link in the chat room, so if you
love
guys
you.
want to check that
Never
YouTube
watched
channel
that.
out,
Love
check it
you.
out. They got a bunch of classic shows on here.
love
I think
you.
all black shows too, so it's pretty cool.
I love you.
Look what you made me do.
No Persian shows, no flying carpet.
We're gonna go back around and we're gonna let.
Rahim is the lead actor.
It's all in Spanish.
Rahim.
Nick, you gotta play something.
We're gonna talk about Aladdin when we come back.
Me? Sure.
I can show you the world.
Hold it right there.
Take you one by one.
Fired.
All tech Lansing.
By the way, this episode is brought to you by Brown Sugar Bourbon, BSB. So make sure you guys go to their page. Just type in BSB on your Instagram and get some product, man. Or sign up for the rollout page, and we'll try to send you some.
Nick, turn it off, turn it back on.
Coffee.
Put some in your coffee, like Simone said. Actually, if you go to the website, they actually have recipes on their website if you're not sure how it tastes and all of that.
Cocktails.
Great for babies.
Yeah, great for babies. Put the baby right to sleep. Put a little brown sugar on their gums. Boom.
I bet he go to sleep then.
We
Right
out.
to sleep.
Terrible.
We back.
You're gonna be riding in the car, turn the music down.
When the music, be like, I thought he could sing too. It's hard.
Harmonizing, you can't say. It is Roll Out Live with Speedy and Friends, and I'll be Speedy up in this bitch. And else we got
Anthony Wanzer
with the what did you call it? Tweed?
This is a fly fishing vest.
No, what'd you call it?
If you like to fly fish.
Fishing.
No black
A
fly
what?
or tweed.
Oh, you know, this whole time I thought he was trying to say like it's a fly fishing vest, like
Fly fishing, as in
he
like
mean the
fly
actual
fishing.
sport of fly fishing.
Yes, this shit, Nick.
Like when you stand in the
You know
water
this
with
shit
the
right
boots
here.
on.
Ow.
Yes,
Oh.
with
Yeah.
the boots that come up to your breast.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
My fault,
your
Mons.
bootsies.
To your boobies. To your boobies.
And now we got.
Hey, Dad.
And else we got.
Boss bitch, drop kick Simone. Yes. What?
Shit is chill.
That was racist.
I'm denying that.
Because she said, oh, yeah.
Unbeknownst to Wanzer at the marble table.
That is real marble.
Real marble.
Shalom to the people.
That ain't no marble, that's concrete.
Boy, that's cedar wood. I said, cedar.
That's a slab of cedar.
You don't see the sparkles in the material?
Yeah, if you guys need a marble table, man, for your studio, no, Pops, I'm gonna get rid of this one too.
You really?
Yeah, this ain't doing nothing.
You can't walk that shit downstairs.
So
Good
where
luck
you
with that.
going to sit, Nick?
You gonna need at least.
I'm gonna sit up there.
You going to sit up there?
Yeah, we
I'm gonna sit up
switching
there,
it up.
put a small desk in front of me, and the studio's
So,
this way.
not to seem racist.
Switching it up.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Doc. We're gonna need a whole lot of Latinos to get that downstairs.
Well, they right next door.
They right down the street. Hey.
Hey, Hans.
Wow.
They ready.
I had this joke.
Home Depot.
I used to do.
Spanish.
I said,
I'm sorry.
I said
but
sometimes-
I can go there too.
sometimes in life you just want to have a little fun, make yourself laugh. You want to make yourself laugh. A couple things you do. You have to stop light, and somebody's crossing in front of you. Hit your horn.
Yeah.
It's funny as fuck
Yeah, that's pretty
to
Yeah.
you. They gonna be mad. Make sure your doors locked, cause they might run around and
They
want to
gonna be
snatch you
real
out.
mad.
But
Yeah.
it's funny as fuck to see a motherfucker jump in front of your car when they hit the horn.
And when they look at you, just give them my bad hand.
Yeah, you go. Oh
Yeah.
my bad.
Yeah,
But
just
it's
give 'em
funny.
the- Yeah.
There's
No.
something I used to do with a friend of mine back in the day.
Uh-oh.
It's when I lived in Hollywood,
Talk
and
slow.
this was a short stint where I used to go out and hang out and stuff. Didn't last very long. Anyway, we would drive up and down like Fountain or whatever, and roll down the window and scream at the top of our lungs. All of a sudden, as people are walking up and down, people would piss their pants.
Yeah.
The funniest thing
First I'd be
in
like,
the
oh,
world.
what the fuck wrong
Yeah,
with
that's
you?
not good.
It was hilarious.
Blow
But
your
of
horn.
course, we were tipsy. We
Yeah,
were
don't
tipsy.
do that.
Pops, you remember when you splashed the kid at the bus stop?
Always. Man.
You did what?
I had a truck.
Fast.
You got a truck,
we were,
man.
We
You
were
at the-
driving.
you on the corner?
I forgot where we was going. It was raining hella hard, and there's like these two kids at the bus stop, and my dad goes, "Want me to splash them?"
He
So
they
we-
kids.
That's
You know, these
terrible.
dudes
Like,
like,
yeah.
get him, Dad!
Because we think like he ain't gonna splash him, you know. And he's I was like,
Everybody's wet.
Was this at the beginning of the day or this is at the
I
end
think
of the day?
we're coming home from school.
yeah, he.
Oh,
picks
okay,
up
so it
school,
was the
yeah.
end of the
It's
day,
like-
so
Sometimes
they
you gotta
don't
do
go-
shit for your kids. Just
that was
when you
hilarious.
splash them. And I didn't think they was like,
That's
They was all like,
awful.
what?
I said, they say no. Man.
I was like, he ain't gonna splash. We was like, splash him.
We
He
used to
ain't
do
gonna.
it. I remember for Halloween, me and the homies would get in the truck. We had a truck and we egged people. That was Halloween.
Egging people was a big thing.
So we get to the light, and my man there with his daughter. He see her, and I kind of knew. He knew. He had a nice little sweatsuit on. He see us. He's with his kids. We look at him. We roll the window down. He looked like, and he saw us. And he was a bunch of little kids in high school. We like, everybody had that look like, what we gonna do? And he said, get him. My man looked like, don't. And then he had his door. He was holding his daughter's head. We wore his ass out.
Terrible.
He took off running. He left the kids. Took off running.
You know, Halloween. Did you ever bag snatch?
No, we never did that.
You never did that?
That's fucked up.
Yeah, we
Why
used to
would
go
you
bag snatching. You see the kids with the bags.
But it's not fucked up if you egg somebody with their kids.
Well, at least he got his kid. The kid got the candy. Yeah, you
Yeah,
snatched the bag. That's what they out there for. The bag.
You see a kid with a nice big bag.
It is an easy win.
You're like, I appreciate it. I appreciate it, little boy.
Wanza, you did it. You did it, Wanza.
Yeah, we used to do that.
No, not we. I said you.
I did.
Ain't nobody else.
Yeah, they
It was
not
a
here.
private conversation.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's 2 times I got splashed.
Oh,
Speedy?
But
Was it by
And
Speedy?
that shit was not funny.
yes, you gotta explain these situations because splashed how?
It's your choice of words.
Yes, that's the problem.
Yeah, never say you got splashed.
You got splashed?
You said a dude splashed you.
You got splashed?
I don't know.
You got splashed?
Okay, Vern, did you see it? Did you see it coming though? That's the question.
I want to see a splash coming.
Yeah, did you see it coming?
You got splashed?
That's called pink eye.
The first time that happened, dude,
It happened more than
tire
once.
came off.
His what?
Oh, wow.
You know how a lot of times when people splash the folks, they don't know there was a big ass hole in
Oh, a pothole. Yeah,
Yeah,
pothole.
He decided he wanted to speed up. He said, pow, and his whole shit just came off.
Guess what he gets?
You get bitch.
But you got wet
So
though.
angry.
Back when his shit bent and his shit, the whole
The axle.
Wow.
Damn.
Hilarious.
And I said, that's what the fuck y'all get for trying to splash.
I like splashing. I think.
I'm thinking if you're doing it and you know the road, and you know that the road doesn't have dips in it.
Or you hope it don't.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is I asked my kids, y'all want to splash them? And you know kids go,
Yeah.
Go.
yeah!
It was like, yeah.
That's not, I mean.
It was fun. You have never did nothing like that, Vern.
Imagine you in your best fit to go somewhere and a motherfucker decides to say, I'm
That you it.
gonna splash your whole
What's wrong with
Your
that?
best fit.
You won't forget it.
Vern, have you ever did anything like that? Snatch and run,
Got splashed.
Yeah.
splash,
Got splashed. Two dudes splashed.
nothing?
Ew, that is so gross, Nick.
Well,
That's so
in
gross.
Here, but no, because motherfuckers will chase you and start fighting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, y'all got snow. You ever get hit with a snowball in your face or something?
Bow.
Nick, that shit's not funny.
Because you know why they put a rocket? They put a rocket in it.
Ooh.
Most of the time they put a rocket in it.
Ooh, that's
A lot
awful.
of times people think, oh, it's snow.
No.
That shit hurts.
Yeah, especially when you
Well,
pack it down.
well,
when
yeah,
you pack it.
yeah, and they put the water on it, and then
Yeah.
That shit hurts.
yeah.
It does. I heard that's what I heard.
Okay, Vern.
Thanks, Vern. Speaking of hurt, I remember we had a food fight at school one time. And, you know, when you're a cool kid in school, you try to, you ain't gonna hit me with nothing.
Yeah.
And
Motherfucker will hit
that's
me with
all of that. I'm hitting
Well,
nigga
black
with-
folks are. I wish a motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm hitting them
would.
with all of that, pops. I ain't nobody gonna hit me. And as soon as I finish my speech, somebody hit me with an apple.
Damn.
Oh, you got the
Ow.
apple.
The apple just explodes, so it's loud. I got apple
Yeah.
fragments on my shirt.
You said
That
fragments.
shit
You
kinda
said
hurt.
fragments.
And now, and you look stupid because when you turn around, you mad, but
You don't know who
it's a
threw
food
it.
Yeah.
fight. So,
So-
ain't nobody looking at you like
Anybody know black people? We look at somebody because we trying to see who did. We'll.
any eye contact they got.
But
Yeah,
30
anybody.
people knowing stuff.
We trying to see which one of you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was trying to be too cool with that. I was like, anybody hit me with a bang.
Y'all knocked out.
There's something else.
It hurt.
That,
They gave me an apple, nigga. Like, God damn. Oh, orange.
Hey,
They gave me
I
an
know
apple.
in Phoenix y'all did something. What did you do? Snatch and run? Or?
Oh, yeah. Actually, that
Y'all go
happened to
streaking?
me.
It's hot out there. Y'all
This
streaking.
guy, because the hood that I grew up in was.
Oh,
The
hood. Hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, gave
Mary
it.
Val.
Fuck the gangbanger.
Hey,
So
dog,
the
that's
guy
how
pulled
it
out a gun on me.
Oh shit.
And he was gonna snap, and me, I was
start
like,
laughing?
I had just gotten all that candy, and I looked at him, I said, no.
A gun for candy?
He looked at me, yeah, it was some guy.
You was willing to
came
die
out of
for
nowhere,
a
and
Snickers?
He pulled out a gun, and he was like, give me all your bags. Like,
Oh
he was
my
taking
God.
all of our bags. I was like, I don't know, it was like kid stuff. So then I have my bag, and I looked at him. No.
I have to eat this.
I was like, no, you ain't taking Haydon's candy. You ain't taking Haydon's candy.
You can have all the candy corn. You can have the candy corn.
You had the candy corn.
Yeah, nothing else.
Like coming, so then
You can have my sweet tarts.
But
I die for these Reese's.
Sweet tarts, no. I ain't really do
Take
chocolate.
it.
I like sweet tarts.
Sweet tarts.
This nigga like sweet tarts.
Sweet and tart, nigga.
Where you like them at, Speedy?
I
I like sweet tarts.
You can't say sit around this motherfucker.
You suck them. You suck
Fair
it
game.
too.
Fair game.
You gotta bite a sweet tart with the back of your teeth. You know what I mean?
You can't bite it.
You put them on your lip and let them melt down.
He do got look.
You line them up.
But the whole time he's sitting there going.
I'm gonna let my sweet tarts melt.
You know what else I did as a kid? There was this one lady that lived in the neighborhood where my high school was, and she had so many freaking plastic little figurines in the front yard. You couldn't even see
the gnomes.
The gnomes, ducks, flamingos.
You drop kicked them.
No, I stole them. We would steal them and take whatever car that was parked on the street or the next street that had the sunroof open. We would steal them and go put them in the car.
People would have their sunroofs open?
Yeah, these dumbass people. Yeah, leave their sunroof. Even if it was broken or whatever.
Y'all some badass kids.
Well, kind of, yeah.
DC, right?
Maryland.
D right by you. Virginia?
We didn't put shit in sunroofs. We stole radios, but we ain't pull them out through the sunroof.
Put your hand through the motherfucker.
That was my short stint of radio.
No, your dad was a car thief.
Wow.
You're a car thief. So your dad was a car thief. I stole radios.
The fuck?
He took the whole goddamn car.
Damn.
This nigga took the whole car.
Yeah, well, here we are.
Speedy get the whole car.
This nigga, I just took off a 9.
I was a good thief. I was like, I'm gonna just take the radio.
You can have your car.
Is a good thief.
I was a good thief.
To replace what?
Car seats.
What about?
Yeah, well, you get them anywhere.
No. What I'm saying is like, how difficult is it? Like, if you take a car seat from a car.
Oh, it's just 4 screws.
You said a car seat?
Yeah, like the whole seat.
Like a child seat?
No,
car
no,
seat?
actual seat.
It's only 4. It's only 4 screws.
Very,
standard is like 9/16.
But is it so?
This nigga know the rent size.
I'm not asking you about your criminal history. I'm already asking a question though. So, dude,
it's weird even talking about.
Are they different? Are they different on every car? So generally they're the same. Generally most car seats fit.
Same car seat.
And some of them you don't need any tools. Like for the back part, you probably just lift that up and pull it off.
Like my car. You know how mad I was when I paid my car off? Because I went through it. Cause I was like, what did I pay for it? 90% of the car is plastic. Yeah. About 90% of it's plastic. I was very upset.
The Cadillac I had, the Escalade, was an $80,000 car, but all the interior was plastic. Yeah, it's the handle was plastic.
What you want it to be? Fucking Superman
steel? $80,000 car.
Me wood, Ray. Put some wood in there.
You got 80,000. If I'm gonna give you 80, it probably costs you what, 10, 15 to make it?
They're not spending more than $10,000 on cars, yo.
It may be okay. Let's say 10,000, and you cut on the fucking like. So the problem with the Escalade, the year I had, 2011, 12s, 13s, the door handles are made out of plastic, and the door is super heavy, so the door breaks, the handle breaks, and I broke the passenger 3 times, driver 3 times, and the back door.
Why you just put metal handles on the door?
Because they don't make them for it. Yeah. They only make the plastic. They didn't start doing the metal ones until 2015, because they found out that this fucking. Because again, they're cutting corners. They're trying to make money. Right. So you got a car. You probably, let's say you spent $15,000 to make that car. You just sold it for $80,000.
And the dealership has to upsell you too. If y'all don't know, that's a law. That's a law in the United States. That's why you can't buy cars from like Cadillac. Because if I could buy a car from Cadillac, I'm only going to pay what it's cost of the manufactured car. You know
and that's what the problem was when Walmart was going to come in. They were coming in at manufacturer price.
Damn.
So that would kill
everybody
Detroit.
else. Yeah.
Because you coming in for an $80,000 car, sell it for $50,000.
Yeah.
Who would not buy that?
They would have a waiting list to purchase cars out of there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember they were gonna open up an auto center at the Walmart. Cause they had a tire thing first. They still do.
But if you go on their website, they sell all kinds of shit you wouldn't even. They sell caskets.
Yeah.
At Walmart. Did you know that?
Yep.
Probably cheaper.
You gonna get your casket, Walter? So
There
what
wasn't
you
no
tell-
Walmart casket.
I'm just saying.
I know.
I see him. There's a
handle
window
might
on the
fall
side. Why is it a window on the side?
You don't want the handle to fall off.
He got that Walmart casket.
Too soon.
You
Man.
open it up, and there be some frozen patties in there and shit.
Damn, they forgot to take the chicken out.
You don't want the wood to squeak, nigga.
Look at,
Damn,
they
so-
call a Wanda's casket got termites, nigga. I know.
WD-40.
You get a Walmart casket. Damn, somebody already in here.
Motherfucker on break. Oh, y'all here? Okay.
Hey, Walmart, y'all got to take him out.
Y'all gotta take
We
him
didn't
out.
put you on top.
I just got this one for my cousin. There's somebody already in here.
Y'all forgot a body.
Now around the country, I don't know if you guys know, Pep Boys is going out of business. Well, they're only doing service on your car, like put your battery in. But like you go in there, you could buy stuff. No,
So AutoZone,
They-
is AutoZone killing them? Is that why?
I don't think so. I
No,
just they
with
ran their course.
Amazon's killing them.
Oh.
No, with car parts?
Yeah, people don't understand this.
Yeah, they sell car
Everything's
parts.
cheaper online,
Yeah.
and it's the thing too. So you can get a 3D printer now, right? So what
Dude, you can't make a spark plug.
no, right? But I can order a spark plug online.
But here's the thing with cars. I fix cars. When I'm working on a car, I want my shit right now.
Yeah.
I'm running down to the store to get right, Speedy.
Yeah.
I'm going down to the
Yeah,
store
you
to
got
get my
time to
part.
order it
Nick,
and
is this
pay for it.
what you want to hear when I'm working on your car? Yeah, you drop your car off. It don't run. Yeah, nigga, I ordered the wires on Amazon. They should be here tomorrow or by Tuesday.
What? But you're talking about a mechanic shop. He's talking about the place to get the parts.
Yeah.
Ain't no need for me to go to Pep Boys no more when I can just order online or you can order them online. Like we don't need Pep Boys.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to wait.
I went
they
up
just
the
the
Pep
middleman.
Boys by my house. I go in there and it's just tires.
I think
and
AutoZone
batteries.
is better than Pet Boys. They put up a lot of AutoZones. They just put up a brand new AutoZone.
Yeah, but Pep Boys
AutoZones are
been
popping
around
up.
since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Larry Moore and Jack. There was two white dudes, Larry Moore and Jack.
They were selling steam engines. Speedy go in there like this. Hey, my daddy told me to get some steam. Nigga, you can't buy steam, nigga. What are you talking about?
I got some coal pokers in here.
I'm here to get some coal.
Horrible.
Buy some steam. Wanzer, everybody hate you. Your T-shirt says everybody hates Wanzer. Who's leaving out of town Friday, right?
Yeah.
Going back to Virginia.
Yeah. You want me to tell you about your hi, Simone, while I'm going out there?
So, I don't really have any family in Virginia, but in Maryland.
I mean, you know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
It's right over the bridge.
Tri-State area. Yeah, tell my parents I said hi.
All right.
He's gonna go walk over there.
You should go to their house.
I married your
I
daughter.
should.
Hey, go
Hey,
to
I'm
the- go to the
Simone's
market.
husband.
I know
Dad-
Simone.
My dad will be like, who are you
Drop
really?
kick your ass.
I'm married to Dropkick. Who's that?
No, you gotta say it right. You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
You know,
No,
you know your thick daughter. You know, Simone.
gotta say it the way she
Simone.
said
Now,
it.
he'll know about that. He'll know.
I'm married to boss bitch.
Oh,
Drop kick.
man.
He will drop kick your ass for saying that shit.
That's why I wanted
yeah,
to
your
say it.
dad.
That's why I wanted
Your
to.
dad.
I want to see if your
yeah.
daddy still got the skill set.
He
Oh,
still
yeah.
teaches.
He
My
still
dad still
teaches?
teaches. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna go over there.
Yeah,
go over there,
and
why don't
watch
you go over there?
Picture of Simone.
Take a
Yeah.
video.
Yeah,
Let
he
us
still
see.
teaches.
Hey, my
Hey.
boo told me come by and see.
We just wanted to say hi. I stopped by on behalf of the family.
Right when he go, well, let me call. You don't need to do that.
I stopped by on behalf of the family.
Nah, you gotta
You know,
FaceTime her. Hey, boo. I'm here with Dad.
I'm be like,
I'm with Dad.
I'm here with Daddy.
Yeah, you got- when he
I'm
goes
here.
over
I'm here with Dad.
he's like, hey, Pops, what's going on, Pop? He's like,
So
fight
did your
you.
dad, when you were introduced to guys, what would he want them to call?
Yeah.
The first name, last name,
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was Mr.
You go
Cole.
But that
Yeah,
didn't
Mr.
happen
Brown.
very often. I didn't really bring people home.
My,
Oh.
drop kick, Dad.
I mean,
True. There was this guy I kind of dated in college, and he was like, "It took me a long time to talk to you." He was like, "I'm not going home for I'm not."
Get your ass
I'm
beat
not."
behind you. Hey, your dad.
Your
Somebody
dad.
dad.
Your dad
beat
didn't
you.
like
They were
him?
like, no, it's that he was scared. He was scared to go home with me. I was like, well, I guess that's not happening. then.
killed or something.
I know.
My dad he's legit.
Y'all at the
I
neck.
remember I went to her dad tried to, he was a football player. He tried the tough nigga thing. I said, my man, you got to cut this out, bro. You will get beat up in your own home, nigga.
I always say, I'm going to fight till I win. How about that?
Man, don't do the tough thing.
My
man.
dad was
Be
Mr.
cool.
Caldwell. Or Coach Caldwell.
Oh, he's a coach? Oh, that's right.
No,
He
he
was,
wasn't
a,
a coach.
was he a ref or a coach?
He was a ref, but he was called
ref.
Coach Caldwell.
Why?
Pops, great show. I'm trying to tell you, it's a great show. Coach Caldwell.
That's what my dad was, just Coach Caldwell. That's because
Coach
he
Caldwell.
would be out there. He taught the kids how to play games,
Yeah.
but he never coached. But he was a referee.
How funny is that?
That. Oh my God, that would be funny.
Pops, that's a
Never
great
coached.
That's a whole.
Never coached.
Why would
Serious.
Coach Caldwell.
You should play your dad.
Hilarious.
He's so
Everybody calls
hilarious.
you Coach Caldwell, but you're not a coach.
He was.
Yeah.
Tell you everything about my dad was hilarious. Anything he did to the extreme. Like Dad.
Yeah,
fuck?
He rode his bike to the valley.
he did?
He rode his bike from San Diego to my house.
No,
goodness.
Oh my
man,
God.
that's a.
Bike.
How long
That's
did it
impossible.
take? Like
The
a day?
10-speed with the round,
Like a day?
with the round one, the one you lean in.
I don't believe
okay.
it.
No gears, nigga.
From San Diego.
San Diego.
How?
He had
On the
he had
highway?
He had some riding buddies, and they would ride their bike. And
Wait,
I told the
ride
story
bike.
on the thing. So my dad lived off of Manchester. No, what's that? Slauson and Figueroa.
Down there with the hose.
Yeah, so I've been to his house. And the one time I go to his house, I'm probably 28. Whenever Hammer had the song, Can't Touch This.
Hammer, I
Oh,
am
Can't Touch
Hammer. They put me in the
So I'm in the back. We're in the garage, and we never really talked as kids, but we're talking. And he goes, "Yeah." So the song comes on. He goes, "Yeah, I like this song." I said, "Yeah." He said, "That's Rick James." I said, "No." I said, "No, Dad, that's Hammer doing Rick James." Beat on the back. Nigga, I said that's Rick James.
Okay.
I said, "No, Dad, that's Hammer, and he's using Rick James' beat to do his rap." Motherfucker, I said that's Rick James. He grabbed his belt. I said, "You know what?
You grabbed his belt.
Getting late. Let me go ahead and leave." But that was my dad. And he never saw me do stand up, so he had already passed by then. But I always wondered what he would say because he really didn't like too much shit. He wasn't a laughing dude. He didn't laugh. My dad didn't laugh about shit.
Really?
Oh wow.
What do you think that was?
He just didn't laugh. He just was. He was like the father from Good Times, exactly like James. Like James laughed on the show, but he was pretty much grab the belt, whoop, and the mom called the dad when everybody fucking up. That's the only time my daddy came in the room.
Never laughed. So let me ask you this question.
Nigga, you trying to therapy?
Like,
No, I'm just
Hey,
curious.
he got
No, I'm
real
curious.
comfortable.
No, I'm
Like your
curious.
shoulders. Bring your shoulders down.
Yeah. he
I,
got
I
real
can be
comfortable.
loose. No, I'm curious.
Yeah.
What do you think that? Because he didn't laugh, right?
Not like he probably laughed, but he didn't laugh.
I'm
around.
saying he didn't make. Did he ever make you laugh?
No,
Was he a funny
no.
person? So what do you? What do you think your mom liked about him if he wasn't funny
What the fuck?
and he never laughed?
Fuck are you going?
So just pay rent.
Maybe he was different with her.
I'm just saying, like, what do you think she saw in him if
Maybe he was
if he
different.
wasn't
I don't know where we.
I'm just what I'm saying is he didn't seem to have like an amazing personality or anything like that. You know,
Wanzer? We didn't ask you shit about PT.
hey man,
We didn't ask shit about PT. We let PT go. But I can dig into the motherfucking crates here and pull up pick a scab if you want me to.
Hey, look, I mean, when you describe his personality, I'm just wondering. I don't
You know
know.
what I'm saying? My dad was just like, nigga, we were kids and he was the dad. Like there was no that's why I say new moms and new dads. New dad, new mom. If the kid doesn't want to do something, you go, okay, just do it tomorrow. Or the kid might say something back and the parent act like they don't hear the kid say it. You couldn't do that in my house.
Oh,
Like,
no,
no, I'm not saying you. I'm saying I've been where
general.
parents and the kids go, hey, okay, mom, whatever. And no, I was like, whatever.
Yeah. I think
Or the word I hate is when kids ask parents where they're going. Like I never went, Mom, where you going? I didn't even know you could do that. I didn't know you could.
Didn't know it was a
actually
thing?
No, I didn't know. And I don't see kids nowadays like, Mom, where you going? Where you been?
When
Who
you coming
talking to?
back?
When you come back.
Or they sit there
who was
while you're
that?
talking and it's like, motherfucker, you get your ass. You couldn't be in the room with my parents while they were talking.
Right, they used to do that.
You got to get out.
Yeah.
But now kids sit there and go,
Yeah. Or they have a cell phone. Where you
Yeah.
at, Mom?
That's one part I don't get.
oh,
My
man.
son's not gonna have a phone at 10.
No. Well, here's the
Oh,
thing.
he don't have a
No,
phone?
you got to have to get him a phone.
Why? No, that's
I'm
weird.
going to tell you why. It's crazy. I thought the same thing. Then I had to figure out. So at 10, I told the kids, at 10, you can get a phone because you're a little bit more responsible and, whatever. But just get a phone that it's going to break, but do everything I do. But you're going to want them to have a phone because you got to go pick him up from school.
Everybody else
You
has a
don't want
phone.
to get out the car to go get him because remember you go on to the come on, time to go. That's old. No,
Yeah.
you stay in your car.
At this point,
I'm here.
he still doesn't like. He doesn't like me to hold his
Well, he's
hand
7.
walking up to school.
He's
he don't like
7.
to give me a. This morning, I dropped him off, and I was like, "Love you, William." He looked back like this.
Yeah.
I was like,
He's like, I don't know you.
Have you
Like,
always
hold on.
been? Have you always been really mushy with him?
not necessarily.
What is
See,
mushy?
okay, listen to what she just said. So, I didn't grow up in a house with every 2 seconds. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Do you miss that?
Never. Do I miss that? No. How can you miss something you never had? We didn't get
Look like
that.
you about to cry.
But with my
I
daughter,
think we got to say love you now.
no, but but I'm saying with my daughter, I told my daughter I love you more in an
million
hour than I was ever told in my life.
Yeah.
And so what she just said was, I said, is that something you did with him on a regular? And she said, not really. And so what it is
No, that's not what you asked me. You didn't say on a regular.
I said, are you mushy with him on like?
Mushy.
Your mushy is going overboard. No, I don't go overboard.
I don't mean
but on
overboard.
A regular,
Yeah, but that's what mushy means.
yes.
That's what mushy means.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
so on a
whatever.
regular, absolutely.
My point is what you did, is that something that you regularly do?
Yeah, that's something that I would always do.
Oh, okay.
Like when he was, and I think it has to do with the fact this is a different type of school environment than it was from the private school. Those parents, like, as soon as they see their kid coming out, they squat down and have their arms open, and that was that environment. This environment is not like that.
Not doing that.
It's a private French school.
okay.
And the parents.
Isn't that
are-
French school?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
I just think, like to answer your question,
It's a little different.
I just think my dad was a dad. Now, should he have been like, so when I graduated high school, again, we never really had a conversation. Like I talked to Brooklyn, I talked to Maya, I tried to at least. Maya's a different story, but anyway. And so my dad never sat down and talked to me. So I graduated. He always said I wasn't gonna graduate. I was like, nigga, I told you I was gonna graduate. And he came in the room like, all right, nigga, you graduated, so I'm proud of you. And he walked out. And that was it. Look, I'm sitting on the bed like on the bunk bed now.
Niggas in high school with a bunk bed.
Like,
A bunk bed.
I guess that's it then. Then my dad walked out.
So your dad had never said anything like that to you
He
before?
wasn't telling you I love you,
So
Speedy.
did you feel like, did your heart like skip a beat though? Like when he said
It was
that to
because
you?
it was weird because it never happened. Because again,
Right.
like one said, you can't miss something that never
That's
happened.
true,
He
yeah.
never. I never knew he had to come say, "Oh, I'm proud of you," or this that, and the other.
Mm-hmm.
So I do it with my kids. I tell them all, even if there's nothing going on, I'll just text them, "Proud of you," you know, do whatever. But when I was a kid, just that no. Oh, he come to the game. If I had a great game, my dad didn't say shit. He's like, you know, you missed that ball. Like, nigga, I had 5 touchdowns. Counting the miss, or I'll never forget. So I played baseball. So I don't know if you play. You play. So someone throws a curve, what do they tell you to do? When the curve ball's thrown at you, as a baseball player, you're supposed to stand there and wait for it to break.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So, again, I'm a kid, 11, 12 years old, and I'm waiting. And then if real pitchers hit you with the curve the first time.
Is
So-
that to throw you off?
No, that's so that when the curve comes again, you jump, but it's gonna go in. But they'll make sure the first one they hit you.
Okay.
So the next time you come up the bat, he throws the curve, it's going to break, but you jump back. So sure enough, coach tells me this guy's really good, throws a really curve. Just stand there, don't move, it's gonna break. That motherfucker hit me here. I passed out like a sissy. And I heard my dad in the stand. I'm crying. I'm in tears. Boy, get your ass up! I come down and whoop you. Gonna whoop me at the game?
Already messed up.
I remember getting up,
If you
walking
die,
to the first
kill
play,
you.
like, stop all that goddamn crying. Nigga, I got hit with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I go up
So
the
punk
bat the
ass
next
up.
time. That motherfucker threw the curve, but he threw the curve, and it broke, struck me out every time.
Yeah, I have a story like
Dang.
that with my dad. So we have an international martial arts tournament every year, and this
The
is
family.
before the family. But
Alright.
it's like people from China come, people from Australia come, and I wasn't a black belt yet. I was a brown belt, and so I didn't like sparring. Japanese styles because they're the ones that make a lot of noise. They're like hi-ya and bouncing all around, and our stuff hi-ya and making all this freaking noise.
Kinda
and
racist, but go ahead.
it was
Yeah.
annoying. But my style, it's a softer style, and we move the circle kind of stealth like. So there was this girl that I was sparring, and she would jump off the break like when the what is it the guy who told you fight.
Referee?
There you go. When the referee yelled
Sensei?
fight, the referee, when the referee would say fight, she's bouncing around like a fucking cricket. And I'm like, oh, I can't. And I hated that shit. Third time that happened, I threw a crescent kick and I hit her here. If you get hit here, you're out. So I tagged her. She fell over like a tree. Out cold. Now, when you're sparring and that happens, you knock somebody else, you're supposed to immediately turn around and kneel. I lost all of my training. I am going to her crying. Now, when someone gets knocked out, they stop the tournament and EMT comes. Yeah. They had to lift up the freaking big old gate. The EMS came driving in. Everybody's attention is on me, and I'm like bawling and running to the girl. And my dad comes to the ring. He's like, "You better turn around. You better turn around and kneel. You know how?" I was like,
So what is the kneel do? What is that for?
It's kind of like
in respect for the person?
Respecting the fact that
or kneeling at her or away from her.
Away from her.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, it was horrible. My dad was so embarrassed, but it was good. It was a good look because I knocked girl out, and I'm like, Master Brown's daughter. But then on the other hand, I kind of ruined it.
So was he nurturing your dad?
Master Brown.
You Master Brown. Your dad?
He is now though. He is now.
As they get older.
Yeah, he gets older. Yeah.
And plus he has a grandson.
I would say so. Yeah. But he did it a different way. Like if he knew. Like, he was very stern and very on point. Like, for example, softball, I was, like, one of the best hitters. And the one time I remember we needed to win this game, but my mom dropped me off late, and he treated everybody equal, and he was like, you can't play. And I'm like, but Dad. Then I became, but Dad, no. Because he wanted to teach team player, and I'm like, damn. And even the team was like, yo, you need to let her play. We're losing. But what he would do is he would take us for ice cream, or he would do something to let us know that he cared. But it wasn't just me. He would take everybody. Yeah. Like whether we won or we lost or whatever. So it was nice, but he never was like. Now he never sat there and said, "I love you," nurturing.
See, my dad was different. So he coached me when I played flag football. So, and he was always hard on me. And my mom was like, "Why are you so hard on Speedy?" He said, "Because he's my son. If I'm not hard on him, I can't be hard on the other kids." Well, I'm sitting there going, "Fuck that." Fuck about them other kids. Because I just thought it was like, God damn. Like,
you were like an example.
Yeah. Yes. But his thing was, well, I got to be hard on you so the other kids,
they know what's
fuck
up.
Them other kids. Stop being hard on me, motherfucker.
That's how my dad was.
That's how it was.
But he had to be, and plus he had 2 girls. So here he is, a master with 2 girls. Oh, so, shit. I mean, we were raised like boys. Like, I came up, I sparred so hard that I couldn't spar girls. I had to spar men. So I couldn't. But then
like a Walter's face.
I don't know why that sounds so fucking creepy.
Walter was like,
You should do that leg lock on me.
Look, you want to let go, but you're like,
okay. So
like, I just lay here.
But the whole time you're facing her navel. So.
But Walter's face.
I think I'm gonna get the leg lock right here. But instead she kicked me right here. Like, fuck.
Yep.
Now you sleep. We trying to wake up.
I thought we was gonna lock legs.
We did. Around your neck.
Now, your mom went to all your games, or if you played?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
PT wasn't PT because PT didn't come around till later on, right? What happened?
He said PT didn't come. No, so Speedy, I did not grow up with my dad.
I just said that.
Yeah,
I just said he came around later on.
So how's a nigga gonna be at the games?
I edited myself and said, oh yeah, he didn't come around till later on.
Well, no.
He was there.
No,
he just never came.
No.
Let me know if I'm picking a scab with the blood. If the blood starts popping up.
What do you mean he was there? He just didn't come to the games. What do you mean?
Because some parents could be near their kids, they just don't go see them.
Or they
like T.O. Daddy lived across the street from him.
Who's T.O.?
T.O. Terrell Owens.
Oh, Terrell Owens.
He lived across the street from his daddy and didn't know.
Really?
His daddy never came. Yes.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Crazy.
You mean his whole life?
Yeah.
Didn't know it was his dad?
Lived across the street.
But his dad knew that he was his.
So the
It
mom
never
didn't tell him.
Terrible.
Whoever you want to blame.
Dang.
His dad lived across the street.
Wow.
So that's what I mean. Like,
Mine
there's
was
some
mine
dads
was
could live in the area, or moms.
No, you're right.
And just never go see.
Mine
some
was kind
kids.
of in the area. He lived about 2 miles away.
Yeah, that's 2 miles. Like, be from here to.
Yeah. So when I did meet him, I was 12, almost 13. So when I did meet him, I said, "Wait a minute, this nigga lived down the street
now
the
you
whole time." What?
Wow.
Wow.
See,
I was like,
which is
wow.
weird. I didn't do that when I met my dad because he worked down the street from my house.
Right.
He worked.
So you weren't like, wow, he was right down the
That
street
did-
cutting
that
steaks
did-
his whole time.
To this day, I never even thought about it even now. I never when I met him because he worked at ABC Market. I lived on Manchester and 88th. ABC is on Manchester and Figueroa, so it's like maybe 8 blocks or something like that.
Oh wow.
8 blocks away.
Yeah, so he worked there. They worked there a very long time. That never came to my mind, which is weird that it came to your mind that this nigga lived. He worked down the street. He didn't want to come through.
Well, for me, it was like that because. So when I was 12, almost 13, my uncle bumped into him somewhere.
Yeah,
he
you
told my
told me.
mom, "Hey," my mom was like, "Okay, we can try this." So for like, in my mind, I thought it was longer, but my mom said it was maybe like a week or 2, and then I haven't seen him again to this day. I was like, so. For me, it was weird because after I didn't see him anymore, I always thought I would bump into him since I knew he was so in the area.
Yeah.
So that's why the location was something to me because I was like, after that, I was like, damn, he's been right around in this little.
I ain't seen him on my bike.
Yeah, right, exactly. So after that, I was always like, damn, I'm gonna bump into this nigga in the 7-Eleven or something. It's gonna be weird. Hey, Dad, can you get me something? Like,
Can you give me some sweet tarts?
yeah.
Can you give me
Some
some
time
sweet
to
tarts?
spend with you, please.
you know how you come up short in the store? You'd be looking around. My dad. It's my dad.
Give me a dollar. I gotta get my sweet tarts.
Oh wow.
So that's the only reason that for me
See,
the
I never thought
location
about that.
factored in because I was like, I always thought I would bump into him, but I never did.
So you've never talked to him since then?
Never. No.
No, y'all remember you said y'all went out to a movie.
No, I said for when I did meet him.
Oh, when you did, okay.
It's like a week or 2, then never again. I think that because we did go out one time, he's like, these niggas are expensive. He was used to doing shit by himself. Now you gotta get 3 of this, 3 of that, 3 of this. It's like fuck.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I could see how after having to get 3 movie tickets when you used to getting 1, 3 popcorns and 3 of everything, you're like, oh fuck this shit.
Now I'll tell you, because your daughter 5, so you gotta
6.
go. 6. She gotta go to all her volleyball games and whatever she do. Just
I
do
had
the
her in
same.
soccer.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Just so Madison was in soccer. Yeah, good. Ball went this way, she went the other way. I just sit in my chair going, yeah, whatever.
You were like, God damn.
Yeah, Madison, fuck it, just stay there. She's like, what, Dad? Just stay there. That ball
Like, how I want to unsign my daughter. Well, you want to
And
sign
the
her up?
coach
I want
was
to
Spanish.
unsign.
So he didn't speak English. No, it was,
Especially for soccer.
yeah, he didn't speak English. So he would be like, no, Madison,
Madison.
in the game. I was like, I think that's your cue. Go.
I just looked up.
Because Maddie come sit next to me, nigga. He like chilling.
The LA Galaxy has a ton of youth soccer camps and stuff like that.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna look into that for William.
Yeah, it's fun.
Soccer's great.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
loves
fun
it. He's
sport.
been
Get your
bugging me
win up.
about that.
Yeah.
Get your win up.
Conditions you for all the other sports.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was playing
like that.
when he was at the French school. They had a professional soccer player that would come in
The
and
French
teach.
school?
The French,
Yeah, the
it's
French school.
Ecole Clairefontaine. It's in Ecole Clairefontaine. It's in. It's
They
in
name it that
Venice.
so you can pay them a lot of money.
Basically,
What the hell is
Yo,
Eco?
hello, I'm calling. Your payment is due for Eco Fontaine.
Yeah.
Fontaine? Oh, Fontaine?
It's not
Does
cheap,
it,
but
I'd
very
assume
worth
they
it.
teach French as well.
Yes, they teach French, Spanish, Mandarin.
That's stupid. All of that is dumb.
And two other languages.
Why would you learn Mandarin? For what?
Because you're
Why
go,
would you
you're gonna
learn
go to,
French?
You're going to go to
For
Chinatown at
what?
some point.
Yeah.
Why would you learn any of those
you-
languages? The only language I can
Spanish.
see you learning is Spanish. That's it.
That's if you plan
Mandarin?
on not going anywhere
Yeah, but
outside of
yeah,
our
if you
borders.
go to
Okay, let's say
She
you go
plans on
outside of our,
having her
let's say
son
you go
travel.
outside of our
Right.
borders. Where are you going to speak Mandarin? In China?
China.
China.
Yeah.
which is one of the largest and most influential countries on our planet.
The only reason I say that because I know when you go to Canada and you go to not Toronto, to the other Montreal, it's French.
They speak French. Yeah.
They used to.
They also speak English.
No, they do not. The natural language is not. It was, and they switched it over to French. So everything is in French when you get to Montreal. Toronto, maybe so.
I have a translator right here. I can say whatever I
But
want.
when I went to Montreal, I didn't have that. And so at the time I went is when they changed everything, signs, writing. Every writing was in French. So had I known French, I could have blended in. Because trust me, you look stupid as fuck when you get to them countries you can't speak their dialect. They look at you like, oh, he don't know nothing.
But English is
and also learning a lot of languages as a child helps.
Left side of your brain.
It helps your brain grow very quickly.
And what are you gonna do with that brain? What are you gonna do with the
Apparently,
left
you
side
don't
of
do
your
much with
brain?
yours.
The left side of your brain. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with the left side of your brain?
That's what the creative side is.
Like, hey, you know, Speedy, the left side of his brain worked good. You know that, right? Like,
all creative.
I'm not having any kids with you.
who's doing amazing because of the left side of their brain?
No, the left side of your
yes,
brain
you are,
is
Simone.
creativity.
By the way, Simone, you
I
are.
knew you
What
was
he
going to
said?
come back to
What he
that.
said?
Yes, did you see that? Closed. Shop is closed.
I want to announce it here. Me and Simone are having kids.
They're going
we
to
have
French classes.
we have a baby registry we putting up.
I'd close my legs very tightly and slowly.
That's all. You can close your legs. I come in from the back.
Oh, that's Friday. That's Friday.
Nasty.
Anyway, that's definitely Friday.
As I was saying, with the soccer
bringing us back.
person, so the professional soccer player would come in and teach soccer classes, and so that gentleman, Ecole Claire Fontaine. Fontaine.
You speak French?
No, I do not. I wanted to, but
Does Will?
I never got.
He speaking now?
He understands it.
Okay.
So they don't. The only people that speak English on the campus are kids whose first language is English. Other than that, all of the teachers speak nothing but French or Spanish.
Where's this
or
school?
it's on Abbot Kinney. It's on Abbot Kinney in
What's
Venice.
Abbot Kinney?
In Venice.
By the fire station, right?
In Venice?
Is it a fire station right there?
Oh, I know
Yeah,
what
there's
that
a fire
school
station
is.
right around there.
It's a Ross over there. Are you on what's it?
It's on Abbot Kinney. Abbot Kinney.
No.
and
What's the main street? Not Abbot Kinney.
Washington.
Washington.
It's off of Washington.
Okay, I know you.
Yeah.
Venice.
So.
Oh, that's where you live?
We live 10 minutes from there.
So you by the beach? So why was you late that time to the beach? When we met?
We got there an hour before you did.
Oh, that's right. You sure did. They were unloading their bikes. I forgot. Shout out to her son. So the bike ride at Venice Beach, it's about 2 hours?
At
About
least.
a 2 hour ride.
About 2 hours.
But it's not no major. It's flat. All
Yeah.
That little homie, he pedaled his little bike and he was hanging with all of us.
Oh,
he stayed behind
This
you the
one was
entire
way in the
time.
back.
She all trailing.
And I kept looking like, I said, where your mom? He's like, I don't know. He was gone.
He had all the energy.
But he got to a point, when he got to a certain point, he went, tired. I said, oh, yeah.
Oh, he did?
Oh, yeah, he got tired.
Okay.
I think it was right before we didn't get to the
circle.
pier. Yeah, we got back to the circle. He
was
pretty
ready to
much.
go home.
And she said, so Simone goes, we're tired. I said, no, you're tired.
Simone.
I felt so bad because I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. But you had the wrong bike. You had the wrong bike. Your bike was too small.
Oh, that's what the reason?
Yeah, your bike was
okay,
too small.
good.
You
Because I was
needed
like,
Did
taller
he
damn.
ride a regular bike?
He had a kid little dirt bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
And he was
He
like,
pedaled his little butt, and it was weird because he stayed with me.
yep.
Yeah.
But I kept not seeing him. I'm like, whoa, hey, man, you got a whistle on him. Get you a
He's
bell.
so tiny.
Aw.
But he had a
did
great
really
time.
good.
Yeah, he did. I was so proud
Most
of him.
kids, and there's another kid that does that. He just rides with his dad the whole time on the little dirt bike. So again, my dad's thought is that kids that are in sports stay out of trouble. So if anybody listening, whether it's true or not, my dad was a firm believer. If you with soccer, no matter what, if you give them something to do, boy, girl, don't matter. You say your daughter's gonna play. She playing soccer now at DC, or no? Yeah.
Nothing.
He's
Why
not-
did he all his face?
He's
You
not
want
happy
to talk
about
about
that.
it? You want to talk about it?
She ain't doing shit right now.
She don't want to do nothing.
Looking out the window ain't a sport.
Don't play games.
She ain't doing
Well,
nothing.
then when you pick her up, just go take her and you go play kickball.
Yeah, but I had her on a team. You know what I mean?
But if
kids
you
like
go
to be on
take her-
teams. That's good
Wanda,
for them.
If you go take her, when you go pick her up, you have her for that week, and after she got out of school, y'all go to the park, just kick the ball. She'll have a ball, and she'll just fall in love with that. She'll just and now give her something to do. And she's gonna go to sleep when she comes home.
Yep.
Yeah.
She'll pass right the fuck out.
She likes to stay up.
William
She's a night
passed
owl.
out in the car after basketball practice on Sunday. I look back, he was out. He was all
His
sweaty
daughter-
and
his daughter
grungy.
stay up. I fell asleep. I can't. How's he up?
I think it's gonna be the same thing with me, Simone. You're gonna look back, I'm gonna be asleep.
Knocked out.
You gonna be
Like,
knocked out.
ooh, Simone. Lord. Lord.
Basketball practice.
Right.
Thought I was
You put us to sleep.
You're fucking fired.
Feel like I just had soccer practice this week.
She's gonna be like, get off
You
my
know what
back.
makes this whole conversation more funny than anything? She can actually whoop your ass. It ain't shit you can do but go.
Nah,
Stop.
She just
Wanda,
told you she
tell
knocked
it.
the
Stop
girl
kicking me.
out.
Nah, Wanda,
She
tell
just
your
said
saying.
yeah.
Tell your saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
If she could beat your
I
ass.
say she might beat my ass, but she gonna do it with a dick.
That's a fair trade if you ask me. Yeah.
Trade.
Not.
You can beat me up, nigga, but just
You
know
might,
what?
you might beat me up, woman, but
Please
she's
tell
gonna
me
do
your
it with a
dad
dick
don't
in
listen
you.
to this show.
I was just thinking about that. I'm like,
Oh, Dad, don't listen to this one.
thank goodness my parents
He
did
would
not
fly
know.
down. He'd fly down to
Oh
get
my
you.
goodness.
I'd fly
I
down.
would be
Hey, we
so
need to get
embarrassed.
deadbolts on this door. Who is it? It's Simone's daddy. Oh shit!
We in the other
Mr.
room.
Brown gonna come up in here.
Well, first
We
of
on a
all,
virtual call.
I would be so embarrassed because like
Oh my
I don't,
God.
stuff like this doesn't come up in conversation with me and my parents. Like
Yeah.
so for them
did your
to
dad
know,
talk to you as a kid?
No.
See, it wasn't just me.
No.
Your dad.
No.
See, I kind of talk to them a little bit.
That's why I tell people all the time, all that. See, the dad need to be and do what? What's he gonna be there and do? My granddad never spoke to me,
He never spoke to
but
me.
he left a really good impression. You know what I'm saying? My other granddad, very,
No,
almost never said anything.
Ed did.
No, he didn't.
Poe?
What he gonna say? Y'all better be quiet. It's Sunday. That's all he gonna say.
So,
Well, now at this point, my dad, he's very vocal and supportive
older.
and
He keep it
open, and
gangster.
he's a dream come
so
true now.
I go to meet his mom, and them motherfuckers hit me. He said,
You off the mic. Okay. He was leaning that way. I don't know what was going on.
I thought the mic just pick
You
up.
trying to be cool? He's like, yeah.
So,
You're off the mic.
so I go over, and they wasn't even born. They wasn't thought of at the time. And I go over to meet her dad, and he goes, yeah, so, she has a lot of uncles. I was like, okay. He said, yeah, and she can't come back here crying. Who can't come back here crying? My daughter. I don't have to take her out because this could be the last time. He had gave me this whole thing about, I love my daughter. I was like, okay, we just going to the movies. I'll be right back.
He
Trust
was
me.
a pistol toter.
Yeah, he had a pistol.
He stayed with a pistol.
He had a
Oh,
pistol.
cool.
He showed you his pistol?
Did he
Yeah.
He stayed with He
Yeah.
showed me the pistol.
Showed me the pistol.
He for sure gonna show it straight. He showed it
Yeah,
to
my
me.
dad had a 9.
Yes.
Wow.
I loved his.
My
So
dad had
Juan,
guns,
I don't know
too.
if you have guns.
My dad did too.
So when your daughter get older, get a gun.
Yeah.
So when the dude come by, you ain't gonna say shit. Just set the gun on the table
Yep.
and go. What time y'all coming back? And don't never. Even,
My musket, all
No,
the
no,
pieces,
no.
the rod,
No, what you do
the
is
gunpowder.
No, seriously, Wanda, what
Gunpowder.
you do is get you a rifle and just clean it and talk
Yeah.
to him. You ain't got to threaten nobody. Just clean
But
the
how
rifle.
you
and
do
so
it?
you guys gonna be back on time, right?
Have it
Yeah.
go off on accident. Oh shit!
And you already have holes in the wall.
That's my granddad was cleaning his gun. He told us to come downstairs. He's like, "You see this?" He cleaned it. We sitting there stuck. He like, "Y'all ain't gonna touch this, are you?" We was like, "No." He's like, "All right, now go back upstairs." And that was it.
We don't even know where you hide it at in the kitchen
I
under
didn't even know
the
he
sink.
had a gun until he told us to come downstairs. And he was like, "You ain't gonna touch this, right?" We was like, "Nope." Like, I did, and we went back upstairs again. That was it. So,
But yeah,
My grandfather
Yeah.
used to have guns in the closet, and he'd leave his closet. Oh, he wish you would touch his guns.
no, that's how
You
my
go in there, he
grandfather
had
was. Yeah,
guns just lined up in the closet,
yeah. He
he
wasn't
left
hide
it
nothing.
open.
and he was always threatening somebody too. I'll shoot you in the ass. Shut up, nigga! Goddamn! You lucky I don't go upstairs and get my gun.
Wanda.
Are you at the house doing all this shit?
Huh?
You always there when this shit happens?
Yeah. Yep. 'Cause my grandfather had a barber shop in the basement of his house.
What was the name of the shop?
Yeah.
There was no name. It was just, he just
shop?
cut hair, no license, He
No,
cut
he
hair.
said,
No clippers.
No,
He
he
did
said
with a
no.
razor.
Like,
nigga.
they had built it, but they didn't really.
They dug the basement out because it was really just a
So
crawl
when it
space.
rained,
Are
it
you
flooded.
serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Dang.
It was a crawl space, and they dug a basement. So you could barely, if you were too tall, you had to do this shit. And they had built a
your
cinder
hair
block
cut.
wall, and people would sit around the wall, and he had a little chair, and he put mirrors up, and he would eat chicken and cut your hair and spit chicken all on your fucking head. People would be like, oh, goddamn, Mr. Wanzer, shut up, nigga. Cut your hair. I remember one dude, he cut one dude's head, fucked his line. His lines was all fucked up. He gave him the mirror, gave the dude the mirror. The dude said, God, hey, oh shit, you fucked me up. Look what you did. My grandfather said, you gotta talk to Jesus. Jesus fucked you up. He said you was born fucked up.
How much was your granddad?
$5.
Oh, that's why.
Wow.
And he used to get
That's
so
why.
mad because these crackheads would come get haircuts and then get up and say, thanks, Mr. Wanzer. Shut up, thank my ass. You gotta pay me. Nigga. Pay me my goddamn $5, nigga. I'll pay you next week. Next week, my ass. You know, he would go so mad.
So how do you get to the barbershop
know.
if it's not
So they cut.
a barbershop?
So they had a door. There was a door outside, and then they had cut stairs in the house, and these stairs went straight down like this.
There was no like little.
No
left.
rail
Just
to
imagine,
hold on to?
just imagine if your granddad cuts a hole in his floor and builds his own stairs. That's what the stairs look like.
Ah.
Creaky, a nail missing.
You had to
Oh
go
my
straight
God.
down and make a hard right.
Oh my God.
underneath the house
Yes,
because it's not a real basement.
it's not a real basement, and it would flood. So they also dug a bedroom. So there was a
What?
bedroom. The bedroom had a water bed in it that would leak. So there would be water. There would be water on the floor from the water bed, and because it rained.
Ah.
Oh my
So for $5, the whole neighborhood get a
They get
haircut.
their
For
haircut.
$5, you can go get fucked up.
You don't know what you
$5.
go
Mr.
get
Wan.
for $5.
Yep.
Who told him he can cut hair?
Yeah.
Extra
What?
money. He had 7 kids, so they always had a side hustle. That was his side hustle, cutting hair. Yep. So all the neighborhood. So when you got money like that in the neighborhood, all the crackheads come around because they want to wash your car for $2. Hey, Mr. Martin, let me cut your car. Let me wash your car for $2. So they want to wash the car. The prostitutes want to suck your dick. All the neighborhood hoes.
Wait, that
So-
was going on in the barbershop.
Yeah, I remember I was probably about
The
12 or
video.
13. I was probably about 12 or 13. My grandfather came up. He used to get up early. He came downstairs. He came upstairs real excited. Hey, boy, get your ass up. Come downstairs. I got to show you something. I was like excited. He's rushing me. Hurry up, goddamn it. Come downstairs. There's a woman sitting on the wall, on the cinder block wall. And he said, hey, show my grandson your pussy. And she lifts her skirt up, and I was like,
That's nasty.
and my grandfather said,
Like 12, 13.
maybe 12, 13.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I used to come downstairs because he had as soon as you come
You
down
had to
the
be
stairs,
waiting for them to call you.
as soon as you come down the stairs, there was a light, like on the pull
Yeah, what-
chain.
yeah.
It's always on because that basement was dark. Because he would come down at like 5 in the morning, so he always left that light on because somebody would knock on the door. 5 in the morning, people come for haircuts. I'm coming, goddamn it. So I went to a club one night and I decided I'm gonna stay at my grandfather's house because it's kind of late and I'm tired. And his house was much closer to the clubs. I went over there and it was kind of weird because that light was out. And I was thinking to myself, somebody's gonna get cussed out. As I'm going down the stairs, I feel
For the chain.
some chick is in the barber chair, legs up, spread out like this. He looks back at me. I'm still holding on to the light. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, my bad, granddad.
I said, cha-chink.
Go back there as you was.
Tearing him some ass up in that chair.
He's not remembering. Just his
Yeah.
face, though.
Yeah, I'm thinking about
Did
it.
he put the barber sheet down first? Or?
No.
Did he didn't never put the barber thing over people? To
Yeah,
cut?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
he
yeah.
did, all right.
I thought Nick meant when he was getting ass.
So did he have the? So it kind of was a barbershop. He had a barber
Kinda
chair.
was.
Yeah, he had a barber chair, all the clippers,
A mirror?
mirrors.
Oh, okay.
It was a barber shop. It was a raggedy one. but-
I never forget because something
my
about
God, that's
barbershops and black folks, that's our shit. And I know if you ever go to jail or you get arrested, they always ask you where you get your haircut because wherever you get your haircut, that's what you're gonna keep going back to. So that's how they catch them. Anyway, so I never forget, I'm in the barbershop and I got to get a cut. So usually my barber, he got 9 people lined up for him. That dude, and there was one dude didn't have nobody. He was just sitting in his chair. Anybody know you go to the barbershop and he don't have nobody, but the barbershop full, he can't cut hair. But I got to get a cut. And I'm like, I said, my man, can you cut me? He's like, yeah. I was like, God damn. I think he was too excited. And I should have known. He said, what you want? I said, take a little bit off the side and you usually top. And the nigga broke out with the scissors first. I went, fuck. And he didn't have a mirror in front of him. And that should have been the clue, because most everybody had the mirror so you could see. And he broke out the scissors. So how you want me to do it? He started using the scissors. I said, don't just cut it all off. Just give me the Covatis, nigga.
Yeah, just give me the one, man.
Put the one on it. He said, you sure I can use the scissors? No.
Since you about to fuck me up.
Yeah, just give me the mulberry.
About to give me a Wanzer. I don't want you to do that, nigga. Give me no Wanzer, nigga. Don't let God cut me. Don't let him guide your hands, because it'll go bad. It is that time. The witching hour. Fuck out of here. We try to start early so we can get out of here early, because people got to pick up kids.
Yep.
From the French store. From the where? Where's it?
The French school.
Do they serve French food?
Does he go there now?
They do. He goes there for after school, so he should. Yeah, he's there now.
He gets French food.
Does he
French
get
fries.
French food?
Well, sometimes,
French fries,
French fries.
But everything that they eat is organic, like everything.
French. They got a French maid. That's their janitor.
Fired.
Dressed as a janitor.
Dressed as a janitor.
Give you information. Wanzi.
You guys can follow me at my name, Instagram, anywhere, at Anthony Wanzer, Wanzer.
And talk about the Tilix watches. You got one on.
I do. I don't know if they can see this fine timepiece. Check that out. TilixWatches.com, TILUX watches.com. $50 off with Roll Out 50.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Go ahead there.
You catch me at A. Laughs. And
She does.
Catch me here Thursday at 4
Tomorrow.
p.m. No Name Show.
Funny show, man.
Always fun.
Are you ever going to name it? Or is it
No.
going to be no name? No name.
No name. Do you have I didn't notice that on your ankle. Is that
You got ankle monitor?
Oh, I have a tattoo.
Horrible.
What is that?
It means friendship in Chinese.
You're not Chinese.
Cool.
If you
I
got it in
know.
English, you wouldn't have to tell
Well, me
us.
and my two
Why you didn't
old
get it in
best
Spanish?
friends. Me and my old two best friends had it, but
Y'all not friends no more?
only one.
So you gonna take it off now?
No,
Oh.
I still got it.
Look like it hurt.
No, I didn't hurt.
Why you
I
didn't
was
get
gonna
it?
get another one right here
Why you didn't get it in Spanish?
because we were 18, so we're like,
Y'all don't
let's go
speak.
with
Y'all don't
Chinese.
speak Mandarin though.
We just went. We was look.
Now you got to go to Little Will School and have somebody
Look,
translate
now
for
I'm
you.
about
What is it, Little Will?
Mandarin.
It says
In
pink
Mandarin.
dolphin.
I wonder why
That's not what it says.
Americans always get Chinese tattoos, and they got to explain what it means.
Friendship.
You know, it's not like Asians have. Oh yeah, this says honey bun in English.
Yeah, that is kind of racist. It is a little racist.
Right?
Yeah, we do that.
I think because the characters look cool though.
They
Yeah,
they
it
I think
does.
it's
It did look
character.
cool.
You think
yeah.
English looks cool to Chinese people?
No, that's why they don't
No.
get it.
That's why they didn't move here.
They're like, no.
They say apartment building in English.
This says apartment. This says butterfly. Like, how would you put butterfly in Chinese? Nigga? That's stupid.
Wonder.
Oh, you never said Chinese do with French fries. It's French fries.
Oh, right.
French fries.
Yeah, it says live forever. Like, what? You're not gonna die, nigga.
Go ahead, Simone Moan with a Y.
Okay, you guys can follow me on
Talk slow.
Instagram
Talk slow.
at Simone Fairchild.
You got a mole right there. too.
Fairchild.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
Are you blushing?
Yes,
Yeah,
I think she did. Look,
Like, how you see it from all the way over
I
there?
can see it.
Nick can see it.
Right,
Look at
talk
Nick.
slow.
Nick's looking hard too. That sounds even funnier.
Don't look away.
He's looking in your eyes.
You know how somebody catch you staring? And they always,
Yeah.
I never look away. I'm staring. Yeah,
like,
I
I
see,
see
yeah,
it.
what's going on?
Okay.
Simone
You can
Fairchild.
also catch me on Instagram. My professional Instagram handle is IONDV. That's EYEONDV. And the same on Facebook. Oh, and there's also an IONDV YouTube page. Yeah.
And
Yes.
weren't you on the cover of something recently?
Yes.
Yes.
And do not clown it.
Was it King?
No.
Nigga,
No.
this nigga said.
I'm going to punch you.
You should be
It's
though. You
on-
could do
This
it.
nigga said, was it
He gonna
King?
go buy it.
Nigga, if y'all don't know what King Magazine is,
Yeah,
go look. That's
that's,
fine.
I can see Simone with the baby oil. Oh my God, Simone.
Well, after
and a
she
gold-
said
Hey,
what
oh my
magazine,
God.
In a gold bathing suit.
Oh
nigga.
no, gold. They going on.
Wanzer, after
Wait
she
till you
says
hear
what
this.
magazine, then I'll give you my joke. I'm laughing at, but go
Oh,
ahead.
okay, all right. Come on now.
So the magazine is called Scars of Survival.
There you go.
And it's the February issue.
I'm sorry.
What issue?
February.
This month.
Yeah.
This month.
February.
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 What that
February.
February,
I
y'all.
was gonna say
February.
magazine's called Duck.
Magazine is called Ouch.
Simone's on page
I'm
32.
sorry, I'm
Ooh wee.
sorry.
Simone's on page.
Scars of survival.
Simone's on page ouch.
Page ouch.
She's on page. I said.
That's what makes this show horrible.
Yeah.
Now listen, man. Everybody
We
got to
take
get in.
everybody paying.
Simone's on. If you're looking for her story, it's on page 911.
Emergency 911. That's funny one.
Yes.
That's funny.
Even me, they clown me. They clown my daddy.
We all get clowned.
Wanda says my dad.
His dad.
My dad.
You know, back in the magazines, they got all the sponsorships back there. They got.
Hey, it ain't my fault. Your dad was
Sock it to me, Kate.
carne asada specialist.
They got Everlast in the back. They got
I'm sorry, Smoke.
Don King is one of the.
Talk about my goddamn daddy.
Shout out to all the ladies out there. That
You did
survived.
change your tone changed when we talked about PT. You went.
Yeah.
Hey man,
So,
Yeah, he did.
you know, he lived a few blocks from
he lived it down the
and
street.
he didn't see me do nothing. That's what I heard. I heard you was
He
hurt.
didn't see
This
me
nigga
do
2
nothing.
blocks from you and ain't even walk by and yelled at you or nothing. I'm your daddy, nigga.
I'm like,
Fuck what your mama said.
what that dude on the bike just said? He said he was my daddy.
Didn't he come by and write his name on your block or something like that on the concrete?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
His name was
He
inscribed.
come by and cut trees and they say shit to you, daddy. Cut these
Hey,
trees.
boy, get out the street.
Daddy, that was you. That was me. I saved you.
The reason you
I
throw
know
the
the shit's
football like
touchy
anymore.
for you because I saw how you responded when I
Yeah.
said PT and you went, yeah, it's crazy. Anytime a nigga regroup, because he regroup and said, so let me tell you.
This nigga said, yeah, it's crazy.
Me and PT.
We hung out for 1 week.
1 week, nigga. You got, at least you got a week. I saw my daddy twice in my life.
Yeah, that was some nigga shit on you too. You meet him, which was
I
cool.
met him.
Then the
That
only
was an
time you
hour.
go back is when you're asking for a motherfucking car.
Well, I needed a car, was it?
How fucked up is that?
That is.
You only went back to ask his dad.
You didn't
that
ask
he
your
only
dad
met
for
once
nothing.
for a
Did
car.
you ask? Did you want to ask your dad for something? And I'm saying, I know you didn't, but did you want to go ask him for something?
I was 13, so there was nothing to really ask for.
I'm talking about when you got older.
Yeah, if you
Nah.
wanted a car, something.
So when you're 16.
I had a car. I've always had cars.
Okay,
wow.
first of
Oh,
all,
I'm
take
sorry.
the
Okay.
take
I
that,
didn't
yeah,
always
yeah,
have
take
me
that
some
shit out.
Oh,
Don't
shit.
act like you balling all your life,
I
nigga.
have been. I have.
Like,
PT was there for a
man.
reason.
I
Now
always had cars.
you never
man.
had a reason to
Since
call.
I was 16, I've always had at least 2 cars. Always. I've never not had at least 2 cars since I was
So
16.
you never had a reason to call PT.
Never.
You ever had a PT Cruiser?
He
that was
had
coming.
one. What'd you say, Simone?
I wondered when that was coming.
yeah, Peachy
Yeah.
It was right there.
That's a good one. Nick.
convertible.
I had one of those for a little while.
I know, that's how
Yeah,
I
one
wanted
little
one of
car.
That's a
those,
piece
the
of shit.
convertible.
That was the worst car
That
ever
was the
designed.
worst.
Yeah,
So,
Pete,
yeah,
no,
that's a piece of shit.
no.
Yeah.
Ford Escort.
No.
Was
The
there.
PT
Ford
No,
Escort was a
PT
good car.
Cruiser.
The PT Cruiser
And
was
then
like
they
a,
came out the
Miata.
convertible.
Death
Yeah,
trap.
yeah,
a
Death
PT
Trap.
Cruiser like a mini hearse.
Yeah.
It was
like-
actually a replica. They brought back the milk delivery car
Is that what that was?
from the 50s. Yeah, 40s.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
So if you look up the
Speedy
old
is
deliveries-
funny on everything. That's Speedy. IZ funny on everything. Comedian Speedy.
You talked over me.
Yeah.
Yo, you talk
You
about
finna go
milk
into your
trucks.
dad. Yeah, you going into milk trucks, and your dad drove a milk truck. He didn't deliver no milk to your house. You know.
Yeah, that's
You
a
didn't
good
get no
one.
milk.
Every
Well,
time he
bring milk
came
to
by to
his
get
own
y'all some
son.
cheese, you know, I ain't going to that. You ain't got time for you to remember because you get real salty when we bring up PT name. You don't laugh as hard as you do when you clown me about dad. But the minute I say PT, your shoulders go up. You
Hey man,
So
it ain't no,
Speed,
it ain't
I
no
don't really
fun
like-
when the rabbit got the
yeah, show me over. I don't really like talking about PT on the radio.
Like,
Why are you looking up?
Because that's what he do.
Hey, let's
What-
end this shit.
Yeah. Anytime we bring up his dad, his nigga shoulders go up and yeah. So
If anybody's wondering what your dad is, that's your real father. Your dad.
Dad.
Yeah.
Dad.
It's
you got
supposed-
stepdad,
You
stepdad,
got
and dad.
stepdad, you got dad.
When you find out your dad was down the street the whole time, it hurt.
Yeah. Your dad is when your real dad is not really acting like your dad. That's
And
why
when
you
you're
call it-
13, you can't cry because you got 2 cars. So, you got to keep
Yeah.
your inner feelings in.
How's that?
Because as a man, we can't cry.
Except
No
Mama.
crying.
Who is my dad?
Can't cry. 13 and up cannot cry. You got to suck it up.
We back on Friday.
We back Freaky Friday.
Friday.
It will be here
That's
Friday. Tomorrow, we have
Yes.
2 shows tomorrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
2
got
shows
the No
tomorrow.
Name
Make sure you
podcast
check it
by
out.
Danny Tillett. And
Yup.
Nat Turner hit me up the other day, so he's back in town.
Yeah.
Looking to come back and
Yeah, we saw him in the mall.
Get back on his podcast.
Yeah,
so shout out to Nat.
PT
and
Son saw him in the mall.
This hilarious. This episode is brought to you by Brown Sugar Bourbon.
Brown Sugar Bourbon.
Jamie Foxx is the official sponsor of Brown Sugar Bourbon. Make sure you guys go check it out. If you guys been watching the show, you can tell it works.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So,
Now I got something. Let's throw this out there.
what's up?
Simone, we get you dress up and maybe do a spot for us.
Yeah.
Oh, Simone.
Put a little
you are an
something sexy
actress.
on.
She
and
could.
get
So you
all
say you
dolled
want me
up.
and Simone to
you can
dress
punch
up
it.
and do
She
a
could.
spot?
You know what we
Yeah.
should do? You know what we should do? You know how they kick the top off the bottle?
Mm-hmm.
We should do
She
one
should
of
do
those.
a drop
You
kick.
put the karate outfit on, do the
Okay.
spin kick. We can do the slow
Spin it.
motion, kick the top
Yeah.
off. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll
I like that.
let Wanza put the top on his head.
No, we gonna let Wanza hold.
Oh, yeah.
we gonna
Kick it off.
we gonna let Wanza hold the
gonna
bottle in
hit
his
it.
mouth.
Then you hold the bottle in your mouth, Wanza. So she might not get it on the first take, but she gonna get it.
She go.
BSB
Might be
kicks
missing a
ass.
tooth.
So
Yeah,
look,
BSB kicks ass.
Make sure
I
you
like
guys
that.
go to the website. Make sure you guys go to the Instagram BSB or Brown Sugar Bourbon. Check it out.
And
Make
put
sure you let
Rollout
us
on there.
know that you heard about it from Rollout. And I'm gonna check this. If I see y'all tagging us on there, I'm gonna send y'all something. We're gonna get some merch in. They supposed to send us t-shirts, some what they send
Oh,
last time,
nice.
some
Those
hoodies,
hats.
some
I like
hoodies.